All right. Sounds so weird.
Yeah.
What's good, people? Welcome back to another episode of Just Kicking It. My name is Chris, and I'm accompanied by some of my great friends. We got Mr. FB Fabs over here, Mr. F Your Life, F Your Mother. He might F it twice.
Yes,
all right.
sir.
And then we got Mr. Ralph Official, aka Ralph. I release albums every year, nigga. And then we have a very, very special guest, JusShoot. One time for the one time. Give it up for him.
Yes, sir.
He's a photographer, sneaker aficionado, MC. I just found out.
Yeah, right.
A jack of all trades, basically. What's good, Jack?
That's right.
What's good, baby? How you feeling today?
I'm all right.
Living.
Life's
Oh,
good.
I forgot. Designer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Designer.
Oh yeah, we got the T. I got the T on. It's funny story. I pulled up to the crib. Fucking Ralph had the same fucking T-shirt on.
We still got it under the jersey.
He changed, bro. He had this T-shirt on and a flannel that looked just like Chris's, bro. I swear to God.
At least I had the flexibility to do it because it's my house. So
yeah, that's facts.
Facts.
But how y'all doing, man?
Man,
We chilling, baby.
today's a good day, man. You know what's crazy for me? I work at a rehab, so it's like I feel like it's a very empathetic community. So everyone's like super like, "Are you okay? Like, are you?"
But does
all right?
every day feel like the same? Like what I'm
Nah.
saying, like at some jobs you feel like every day.
Every
is just
day.
the
I
same.
mean, certain things are like requested the same way, but people are different. I have a whole
Yeah.
different influx of people all the time. But like, I guess in the last few weeks I've been off since Thanksgiving, so clients been coming up to me like, "Yo, Chris," are like, "Is something wrong? Are you okay?" And no other job I've ever been at has been like, "Are you okay?" Like no one
they're
else.
trained like that.
Yeah,
like,
so it's crazy. Like these are the clients and the coworkers being like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." Like you're just mad quiet. I'm like, "Why can't I be quiet, nigga? Like I just want to be like chill in the back." But
well, anything. I
I
haven't
feel like
seen.
they got a checkup on
We
you.
haven't.
yeah.
We haven't talked in 2 weeks. Anything special happened? You know, I mean, I'm fresh out of COVID protocols, bro.
Oh yeah.
same, man.
Brandon and Ralph had
I'm
the
fresh
COVID.
out, bro. So this is my first day outside. So it's a whole new world for me. But anything new with you? I ain't shit new with me.
Nah, I just been outside a lot. That's
Yeah, I
pretty
see.
much it.
I see you outside.
I be outside. I've been chilling with my coworkers.
Yeah, but that's how it be sometimes. When you find some cool coworkers,
That's
y'all be
different. It's
going out, bro.
different. It's different.
I'm still in touch with, and still hanging out with people from Nordstrom, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and that's how I met a lot of friends. So
Yeah. But yeah, that's
what's
me.
up, though.
How you been? How's COVID relief?
Bro, COVID was ass. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I still can't taste shit.
I didn't lose
that's the
taste.
I can't taste this
I didn't lose
coffee.
taste like Ralph, but I was just bad body aches, and sweats and shit, like stuffed up. But I feel great now.
Yeah, the
I've been
sweats
feeling
are
good for the
worse.
past 3 days, but you know, you have to stay inside a certain amount of days for the quarantine shit, basically. So
Yep.
yeah, but I'm good now. I got a haircut today. I'm feeling good.
Did
Yeah,
you
me and Brandon got haircuts back to back. And
Yo, like, it's 10 days of getting outside. We get a haircut.
yeah, he
First
walked
thing
in
you
all
do.
fresh, clean shaven. I was like, yo, who is this
Oh,
guy?
yeah, I shaved my shit, man. I figured, bro. Look at it. All right, example. So maybe my percentage was off, but if we're going by percentage right now, 75% of men got beards, bro.
Okay.
That is true.
I want to be a part of them.
Go ahead.
minority.
Look, be barefaced.
Your brother doesn't have
Baby
And I
face.
think, you know,
Baby
And your
face
dad
fabs.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro, if you pretty flaunt it, you know what I'm talking about?
Some people can't. I can't.
I'm not
wear
hiding
no
anything,
beard.
I'll tell you that.
Nah, if I cut my beard, I look trash. I look ugly as shit. My beard is like helping me.
Nah, honestly.
It's my makeup, literally.
No, I feel it is for a lot of people, but
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty regardless. I'm not.
Oh,
I
thanks.
was just fucking around, but I got so bored during quarantine, bro. The last few days, I literally started shaving, bro.
Start experimenting.
He was like, "Let me just try this."
Did you use a whole bar
Well, no,
of soap?
because I mean,
Fucking crazy.
I didn't get the last time I got a haircut was my birthday, so I was all just.
Grown in.
I looked disgusting. So I just shaved and I was like, oh, I actually look alright. So I just kept the shit. I'm gonna keep it for now, let it rock. See what a couple.
It's
see what
not
a
like you
couple
can just
bitches
grow it
think.
back immediately anyway.
Yeah,
you gotta wait
you
for it
know?
to grow back.
Oh, it grows back quick, bro. I shaved it yesterday again. I
wow.
shaved it twice.
Stubble's coming in.
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
Well, I ain't shaved this. I'm keeping this.
Did
We'll see how long it
Did you
lasts.
learn anything about yourself on your 10-day like quarantine or whatever? Like anything different
Nah,
that you
bro.
did?
I've been
You just-
unemployed for 2 years, bro.
So this is a regular fucking week. Or
Played a lot
mean,
of Call of Duty.
I watched the whole show. I watched 3 seasons of Succession during
Is it good?
quarantine. Bro, that's a fucking amazing show.
Word,
Bro.
I'm about to peep.
It's an amazing show.
What show?
Succession.
Yo, I just started that yesterday.
I finished it during my
The
quarantine.
whole 3 seasons.
Yeah, it's fire.
Wow. I'm on season 1 and
You know what pissed me off? So this is what really pissed me off. First 2 seasons, 10 episodes. The third season, 9.
wow, weird.
They probably didn't get renewed. So
No, they did.
No, they probably
renewed-
did.
Bro, it's
I
a
heard
fire
good
show.
things about it.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But anyway,
But
how
it's
you
like
been?
slowed up. It's slowed up where I'm at.
How you been, Ty? How was your COVID experience?
Yeah, your COVID.
It was alright, I guess. I mean, I was like real sick at first. Like I spent the whole weekend like in bed, fever ridden, whatever. And then I felt like fine, like Monday, Tuesday ish, because I started showing symptoms on last Saturday, not this Saturday just passed. And then throughout the week,
after we shared a couple blunts.
yeah, that was like when you said you had it, because I did the rapid in the lab. And then the rapid came back negative, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I definitely have COVID because Jeremy was positive, and then I got the lab, and it said positive. I was like, "All right, yeah."
My rapid came back positive.
Yeah, that's how you knew you had that shit. You was fucked up.
I didn't even go for the PCR after that.
Yeah, because you got it, nigga. You done up.
I started feeling better, but then like randomly throughout the day, I would just go through like waves of being like, "Oh shit!" Like definitely, I definitely still got.
I felt
COVID.
consistently like shit for a week, consistently.
And you still can't smell.
Well, so like, dude, the weirdest shit was that. I didn't lose my taste and smell. I started feeling like fine as of like last Thursday, and then that Friday I lost my taste.
Damn.
It like wasn't even during COVID. I had it. It was like after that I lost my taste.
Yeah, that shit.
And I can't taste shit, bro. It's terrible.
So when I found out
It's
I
like
had
the worst
COVID,
shit.
I couldn't smell because I was breaking up bud, and then I couldn't smell. I'm like,
Yo, what's wrong with this
bud's
bud?
trash. This bud's trash. But I'm like, nah, I got a good plug. My bud's good. So then I tried to smell my candle that was right next to it. Couldn't smell
Your
my
favorite
candle.
candle.
My
Trash.
favorite candle, right? Yeah, exactly. My favorite candle.
Yeah, that's when you down
And I was
bad.
like, oh
yo.
nah, this is it. It's over. I got the vid, and that was it.
I got the vid.
Yeah, man.
Well,
but I only lost my smell. That was my only symptom.
Well, when
Shit
did you
still
have
sucks.
it?
I had it last December.
Oh, damn. So you had it a while
I
ago.
had it a while ago.
So now you're like immune. Like
Yeah, antibodies, vax though.
Yeah, you
Bam.
good. You
I
actually
can't believe
good.
I just got it, honestly.
Well, good.
Yeah, me neither, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
y'all
I've
was-
been in so many situations I should have been at.
But so they say that like it takes 2 weeks for you to show symptoms from when you actually contracted it.
Oh, really?
Nah, I don't think
But
that's
are you
true.
3
still-
days.
That's what is it? 3
Oh,
days?
I don't know. Listen,
We don't know. They really
I don't know if
I don't
anybody
think
They be
that's
changing
true.
that shit, bro.
See,
They be
because-
changing that shit anyway.
It wouldn't make sense.
It kind of does because 2 weeks from when we started showing symptoms was when we went out for on Thanksgiving Eve.
No? Well, maybe.
That's
Either
why I was
way,
thinking, like, I
there's
was like-
water under the bridge.
Yeah,
good.
whatever. We made
healthy.
it.
you know.
Yeah,
We
you're
made
right.
it.
How you been, Jess?
It was
I'm
good.
chilling, man. Just trying to stay busy. Between like real work and then shoots and shit.
Yeah.
Trying to like still pop off this stuff that I be doing with my work.
Word.
Putting it on garments and stuff like that.
So, all right. So, I've probably known you the longest out of these three, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Or two.
Too.
These
I mean,
two.
Ralph. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ralph.
So when I first met you, I was 21,
Okay.
and you was like MCing and shit.
Yeah, definitely.
like,
I didn't even
Clubs.
know that.
yeah.
You was MCing in clubs. So, what was that like?
So I started like pretty much MCing like maybe 3 years into going out. I started working at the nightclubs like around 16, 17 years old.
Word.
And I was
doing what at 16, 17?
promoting, just getting people to the club. MySpace was popping.
Well, like
MySpace
teen, was that
MySpace.
teen? That was teen club shit.
Yeah, teen
Okay,
nights and shit.
okay,
Because
okay.
I was 16, 17
Yeah,
years old,
okay.
We couldn't really get into like the older clubs.
Right.
Even though if we could kind of slide in depending, but
On the night.
Yeah, on the night, exactly. But I started promoting at these like clubs that are local, Abyss, Deco Lounge, and then
Abyss,
eventually, yeah,
Deco,
man, that shit was
crazy.
wild.
That shit
Shout
was
out to
popping
Zoo
back
Crew.
in the day
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, it was wild. We had really good times out there. Like the nightlife was way different back then than it is today.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any like teen or like
No.
That is
middle,
true. I
like,
don't really
young
hear
age
about that.
nightclubs.
Not that I would come
18 to
old.
party,
These
21
kids
to
are
drink.
demons. That's why these kids are demons. I mean, we were demons, but these kids now are demons.
Yeah, but I don't think they go out.
No, but they be
don't.
inside. That's
Yeah.
the
yeah, they
thing.
be inside demons.
Or they
yeah.
have face.
inside demons.
Yeah, the demons are inside.
demons are
Especially if they got the lights around the borders of their room. Oh, they're real big demons.
big demons.
So I
But-
mentioned that because like every time we go out together, you fucking know the DJ, you know fucking bartender, you know half the people
You're the
in the
mayor.
motherfucking
Yeah,
club.
You're the
man.
mayor. He's the mayor.
I mean, we put in work. Yeah, definitely put in work.
I'm saying, do you think MCing like helped you like network and meet tons of people in that scene, or like?
Yeah, absolutely. Just being out every night, being present in the nightlife, just like you build those connections, and then I'm just a person that always wants to be cool with everybody.
Right.
So like if I ever meet somebody, you know what I'm saying, like we cool, like I have no problems with nobody. Like I really try not to be on that level
Yeah,
with
really.
anybody.
Every time you out, everyone just
You know,
That's dope though.
yeah,
like-
and it's like it works in my benefit only
Facts.
because I get to bring people that never been out, and I get to show them like, yo, we ain't fucking waiting on no lines. Like,
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, I got you. You're
It's
good.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Or
facts.
if you want to come to the club, like, just let them know that you one of my peoples, or I'll reach out to somebody and I'll make sure y'all taken care of.
You one of them
Cause
ones.
yeah,
That's facts.
like, yo, real facts. Like, nobody wants to be like, we were just talking about the winter time, right? Nobody wants to go out in the winter time, but who really wants to go out and wait in the cold?
No
fact.
Nobody. So it's like, yeah, just being able to do that for my homies, just kept me going and just kept me doing it. Eventually, from the teen nights, I went to like the older nightclubs,
Right.
and
Yeah, you did Mr. East too at some
yeah, I
point.
did Mr. East. We were doing upstairs, downstairs. We started downstairs.
Is that still open?
Yeah, it actually is still open. Yeah. But from then on, we was just I was just going all over the place until like I felt that like I didn't really love doing it anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when did you stop?
I want to say I stopped probably in my early 20s. Probably around Mr. East time.
Word,
like when
okay.
yeah, around Mr. East time I stopped MCing.
So that was right around when I was like 21, 22.
Yeah, so like I definitely fell off of that nightlife industry because it was just like real work was just starting to get to me, going out from Wednesday to Monday.
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
a
I'm
tough
saying?
life
Yeah,
to
it's
live,
tough.
yeah.
Yeah, and it just puts a wear on you. And I wasn't built for it. You know,
Right,
it
right.
is
So
what it is.
I'm just trying to give people a little bit of your timeline and
sure, for
background.
sure.
So after that, from what I remember,
Yeah,
you got into clothes a little bit and like
Yeah.
design and making shit.
yeah.
With
we actually,
sneaker.
yeah,
Sneaker
we
Box
actually,
Cartel,
yeah, we
right?
actually
So you're
tried
making
to run.
stuff before like what you're doing now.
Yeah,
he
for
was
sure,
doing the
yeah.
Sneaker Box Cartel shit.
Oh yeah. Remember that? Remember that?
Some
I've seen
shit
those
went
tags.
down that we had to change the name, and we moved it to like Sneaker Cartel. We took out the box, like we dropped the box, and then
Oh, you had to drop the box.
we had
So
to
it's
drop the
Sneaker
box. There was
Cartel.
some shit that went down. I mean, I'm not gonna get into that.
No,
but
no,
that
no,
was
no.
like some bullshit that went down. But it is what it is.
Damn.
But I always love clothes. Like I always love like putting shit together. I went to school for fashion merchandising
Oh, wow,
marketing,
dope.
so I got like a fashion background, right?
Word.
So I always loved clothes, and then I realized like while I was doing it, it wasn't really something that I loved designing the clothes as much as being able to show off the clothes.
Yeah.
Presentation. type
Yeah,
of thing.
presentation.
Right.
So I ended up picking up a camera around that same time. Like,
And that's when you started taking pictures.
and that's when I started taking pictures because I really loved being able to like take pictures of shoes because I was always big into sneakers.
Yeah.
So I started taking pictures of
And you-
shoes and clothes.
And your pictures, bro, your pictures got fire. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
mean, yeah,
like you did our show that, like the show
Yeah.
that we did recently.
Yeah,
like
the
those
same- that
pictures
shit
was
was-
all fire.
That was
Yeah,
one of
hell
my
yeah.
first nights. Only y'all will know this. Well, now everybody watching this. That was one of my first nights that I ever used a flash. I never shoot with flash.
Really?
I used
They-
always natural lighting. I'm not really too good at flash photography. Like that's
Yeah.
not my thing. There's people that are out there that
That's their thing,
that
yeah.
are good with it.
I didn't
you
know.
know?
I didn't know that wasn't a thing. Like you
Yeah,
can just-
exactly. So I mostly use I use all natural lighting when I shoot. And that night was one of my first nights just practicing.
And
you
they
know,
killed, yeah, those pictures were fire.
Yeah, for sure.
and I had such a good time, and you know, it was just cool being able to see y'all perform after being in COVID for so long.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a good time. Like I just felt like in my element again, and it just definitely made me want to keep doing it. So as long as y'all keep doing it, you gotta shoot it right here.
Word. The
Y'all
shooter.
ready? Y'all
Actually,
ready?
I have a question because I didn't notice about you, but somebody told me this recently that you're. I know we can take this out if you don't want people to know, but that you're colorblind.
Yeah, I am actually. That's why I really only wear colors that I know match.
Bro, I was like, he does, because sometimes I was like, there's no way. I was like, I guess he does wear a lot of black. I was like,
Yeah.
I was like,
ain't
is that
know
like
that either.
completely colorblind?
So like I don't see a lot of blues and purples.
Like navy and black, you can't tell the difference.
Navy and black, I can tell the difference
Okay.
depending on the shade of navy.
Okay.
If it's like a midnight navy and it
Yeah.
looks close to black,
I'm
then
wearing
I-
all
is-
navy right now.
Yeah, I can see you in navy. Yeah, I can see that
Okay.
navy. But like, there's some types of navy that are like really dark that I couldn't really
word.
tell. It's mostly a lot of blues and purples, oranges and yellows, or oranges and oranges and yellows. Some oranges and yellows I can't see, and
So it's
greens
more
and
like
browns.
differentiating the colors. that you're
Yeah, like if you
colorblind.
gave me a
Gotcha,
box of
gotcha.
crayons and told me to pick out brown, I might give you green. That's what you might get.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and that's like something that I struggled with. So when I used to go shopping, this is a real thing. When I used to go shopping, whoever I was with, whoever was
their
working and helping
responsibility?
me, not even, I would just ask them, yo, what color is that?
But that's being honest though. I fuck with that. That's you being
So
honest.
like people don't even really know, but
Right.
I ask people and they subconsciously don't realize it until I tell them that, yo, I'm colorblind. They're like, no, you're not. I'm like, yeah, remember I asked you what color this was and you were like teal and I thought it was baby blue?
Right. But I'm glad that you asked that. You know what I mean? Because some people with like a certain type of like differentiation, whatever, they might be like, "Oh, I'm not going to tell nobody. Like, I'm just going to make my way about."
It's no one's fault if you're fucking.
Of course, but some people would be like, "What's the word?" Like, just like they don't like that about.
Some people be embarrassed.
Embarrassed.
But that's nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yeah,
well, the only reason I was kind of like, I wonder if he wants people to know this because obviously, as a photographer, I can imagine that's a little bit challenging.
Yeah. So actually, I was talking to my boy, one of my other photographer homies, and I was telling him that, and like sometimes he was like, he always like gives me tips and tricks about coloring with photos, and he gave me like a color wheel, and he told me like this is how you got to do it, and then you could drop in the color that you wanted to color match when you edit, and I was just like, oh, that's dope, like that's real cool, that's a good thing to know when editing. But sometimes I try not to edit as much. That's why when I edit photos, I make them look as real as possible. And then like depending on how I'm feeling, and my edits usually are about how I'm feeling. Like if I like this picture with like a little grunge or like some dust or make it look like old fashioned, like an old like film type photo, like that's been a thing for a little bit. Like I like to throw random edits. I don't always like to
depends
post
on the
same
vibe.
shit. Exactly. Depends on the vibe. Yeah.
For sure. Well, I always said I wish I was a photographer because, bro, especially, you be getting pictures of the most beautiful ass women, bro.
Yeah, how is that?
They are very beautiful. These are all my homies too. We actually like build relationships. I get really, I get close with them like as friends wise because I'm not like a weirdo creep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you can't be because then they'll never come back to you.
Exactly. And and just like it's cool because you know what? It's cool to have good looking people around. You know, because
then they bring more good looking people around.
It also makes better art.
For sure, it's definitely good for the eye, yo. You know, people like to see beautiful things, so I like to. My style is I like to bring beautiful things into places where you wouldn't really think is so beautiful. Like I would love to bring a model to like a bando. You would never think a model would be in an abandoned building or a trap, right?
Yeah, right?
So like I like to bring that type of aspect, or bring like a streetwear to some girl who you would never think would be all dripped out.
You know what that reminds me of?
Is that what a bando is?
Yeah,
bando.
You know what? Or a trap.
I never knew that was a abandoned house. I've heard context clues told me it was a trap house, but now I'm seeing the.
But what I visualized when you said that was like I think it was the Peso video with A$AP Rocky with the girl with the gold with the grills, and like blonde hair, blue eyed in the trap with them. Like it's that vibe, you know what I mean? Like the aesthetic of the contrast. Like you would never think this girl.
So that's
would be
crazy that you say that because A$AP is definitely one of my bigger influences when it comes to like visuals.
Yeah.
He's always like a pioneer of like bringing like that whole Harlem vibe to like where he's what does he call himself? Pretty Flacco, right? So he brings like that
pretty Flacco Jody.
You know, that pretty motherfucker. So like I definitely could see myself taking like some type of inspiration off of like his visuals.
A lot of rappers fashion wise take from him and visual wise
for sure. And a lot of other artists, a lot of other rappers out there that have good visuals that photographers or just creatives in general.
Yeah, he's definitely a creative dude, a fashion forward dude.
For sure.
He's been a big inspiration on a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, last question I have about just any background information on you. So the new like merch is like merch, right? That you're making now. Like,
so what you're wearing, the tee that you're wearing is
this is the first drop.
That was my first drop that I ever did. It stemmed off of just like having an idea of like what to do with my photos because I don't really print my photos as much. I usually just broadcast them on social media.
Right.
I'm gonna show off to the camera.
I'd imagine you have like a book though, right? Like
it's in the works. It's definitely been a thought. Because
that's like stands as like almost like a resume for photographers.
Oh, right? For sure. But now since social media like Instagram,
true. You can just go to your page.
Do you have pictures? Yeah, it's all on my Instagram. Yeah, exactly. Like, check my Instagram out. But instead of printing on like actual making prints like every other photographer does, I decided that I wanted to just put my stuff on clothes because I like to wear my shit.
So you merged the two,
and I merged it.
Right. That's fine.
And then I just started running with it. I made a hoodie. This is the hoodie. Yeah, the hoodie says they looking for the shooter on the back. I got the
hat too.
Yeah, it says the hood. Oh yeah, the hat too. It says feed the models after. It's only like a play of words, where they say,
what does that mean? What does that mean?
It's
After
a
they
play
do
on
the
words.
job.
Like, you ever see, like, people say, don't feed the models?
Yeah.
So it's like, my idea is feed the models after. Like, yo, take them out to dinner. What's up, baby? Take me out to
That's
dinner.
funny because that's funny. Chris, remember when we had
I was about to say
a video model in one of our music videos?
Yes.
And we fed her bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah,
but we fed her before.
We fed her before. We fed the model.
We still fed the model.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So
Don't feed the models.
don't
It's
feed the
crazy.
models. But feed the models after. That's it.
Yeah.
It's like a
Comfy.
gateway too, because girls love food.
They do.
You be seeing them like posting their food.
They like taking pictures of that shit for sure.
Absolutely. So I'm just like, hey, I got you.
Nah, yeah.
And you know what else? That brings like another like that takes it to another level of like just being able to not be weird and
Right.
still like be able to go out and do things with
have
good-looking
a-
girls that I've been
right.
chilling with,
Good
right? Like,
relationship.
yeah.
And not in a weird way.
Because there's
Exactly.
there's communion in eating with somebody. You really get to know somebody when you sit down and eat with them, even on a friendly level. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
Because people be just some people just be so weird about a guys and girls relationship. Like,
for a fact,
Bro.
it could just be so simple as a normal human being.
You don't understand how many times that people are like, "Oh, you with that girl? You're always with her." I'm like, "Yeah, we just
she
go
cool.
get food." Like,
Yeah,
we
we
kick it.
cool.
Like, people don't understand the concept of being able to have girls that are friends.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not for
I did it for a while. I
Yeah.
do now.
If
It's a-
they're
it's a great
single,
thing.
I get it. Yeah, girls that are friends, cool. If the girl has a boyfriend and you're her friend, that might not be understood.
it might be a
Well,
conflict of interest.
Yeah, exactly.
To a
I mean,
certain
I don't know how
degree,
many
for some
boyfriends
people.
really.
As
would-
a
Yeah, they,
as a photographer, right? Have you had girls that you've taken photos of boyfriends start any shit with you?
No, never.
that's good.
That's
No.
surprising, actually.
Yeah, I'm actually. So some of the models that I shot with, I'm cool with their boyfriends.
Okay.
Word.
So like they're okay with it. They know, they
or they
already
might
know what
come,
it
they
is.
might show up. Type
Yeah, they
shit.
might pull up, and I don't mind. Listen,
Right.
I don't mind.
Everyone-
Whatever makes the girl feel
don't know
more
if you gotta be
comfortable
right.
makes the shoot even better.
Yeah, you're there
Right.
for the
Yeah,
you're there
exactly.
for the product, bro.
Yeah.
So whatever, that's what you're saying. Even don't feed the models after, like, you know what I mean? That's helping build a rapport and overall better
Relationships
art.
is everything.
Better art
Exactly.
though. Also,
But you learn that in being an MC and in club promotion.
Exactly.
So you're
yeah,
tying
like the
all
hospitality
these.
of
You're tying
everything,
all
yeah.
these things together.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
That's
things
dope.
you learn as you grow up in
Exactly.
life, right? Yeah,
Exactly.
they all tie in. Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
definitely a beautiful thing.
Yeah, man.
I had a question for you.
Go
So
ahead.
there was this one time. I'm not a photographer, right?
Yes.
But there's one time in South by Southwest. We were like trying to vlog it, and I had a camera,
Okay.
and we were at like this house party. It was like Yes, Jules was having a party,
Oh.
and I had a
I still got the
camera.
video, by the way.
and I had a camera. And I was just like, yo, I was telling people, random people just to pose, and people would just pose up and post up.
Cool.
And like, I felt like the camera allowed me to go and talk to people that I never would have talked to otherwise. You know, and
Absolutely.
it brings like this type of like
Gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what's the craziest thing you've experienced, or what's the craziest place you got into from having that camera in your hand, or like just being a photographer in general? Like, oh, just as this, or
Okay, so this is most recent. This is my most recent memory that I can ever imagine. This is my most recent memory that I could never imagine me being there, and it happened, and I didn't have my camera,
Damn.
but
Oh,
I
shit.
had my phone, and it was a new iPhone 13. So,
All right, so it
still did
works, it
justice.
works.
It did iPhone photos only type shit,
Right.
but I went to Astroworld.
because of your camera,
No.
or because of your resume?
So my
No,
homegirl
he
that I
was
went
there.
that I grew up with, that I was going to the clubs with, is a DJ out in Houston or
Okay.
Austin. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But she was DJing in Houston for Astroworld. So she got me right up to the front where Little Baby was performing. I got videos and photos of Little Baby.
They showed me you're right by the Jenners and shit.
So where the whole concert
What
was
the
going on,
fuck?
yeah, where the whole concert was going on, we saw like all the madness in front of us. I was in the space of the family and friends.
Okay.
So where I was, that's where
it
Stormy.
was relatively calm and shit.
Well, it was like relatively calm. I
relatively
mean, that
calm,
place
yeah.
was wild.
Yeah.
That's where Kendall was, Kylie, Stormy, Roddy Rich.
So these people were in your vicinity.
Oh, I have pictures of them standing right next to me, like almost bumping shoulders.
Wow.
Like I could turn around and like see Stormy and her, cheering on her dad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. It was like probably one of the best experiences until the next day.
Where
And
all
that-
the crazy
Until you
shit.
realize
Bro,
that.
I didn't know. I just
That all the
I was
crazy
gonna
shit
say,
on
because
there.
like, could you tell that it was fucking absolute madness, like
Yeah.
outside of it?
you could.
And did you
Because-
feel unsafe ever? Like,
No,
because you
where
were-
I
because where
was-
you were.
Yes. where I was, it was not like nothing to be worried about.
Yeah.
But on the gate where we were, they were people getting pushed up against it. Their arms were up. There was no room for them to even put their arms down.
They just announced today that another victim from them died.
Yeah,
today.
and they announced why why all these people died. Something about their lungs collapsing because of being, so tight.
And no air. Think about it.
No
if you're
air,
all
yeah.
compacted and everyone's breathing oxygen, where's the oxygen? How are you gonna get it if everyone's breathing it in?
R.I.P. to everybody.
Yeah, R.I.P. to
that
everybody,
died
all the
during that.
families.
That's crazy.
But yeah, it was crazy.
Did y'all watch that Travis interview? I still
didn't,
watch
I
it.
did. They took it off Hulu the
Yeah,
next
because it was
day.
as bad as I said it was,
It was
gonna
on
be.
It wasn't good.
Oh, it's
It
on
was
YouTube.
terrible, bro.
It wasn't a good look for him.
No, it was terrible because he was.
He's just not good at talking.
Yeah, he's already terrible.
Well, he's
Even
an
getting
off-
in front
Oh,
of
wait, you're
camera.
talking about the Charlemagne interview?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
It was
okay.
What are you
terrible.
talking about?
bro.
He's talking about
I
the
didn't see it.
documentary.
I'm talking about the documentary, the Astro World documentary.
Because they were
Oh,
trying
they
to.
took that shit off already.
Yeah, they took it off already.
But that was
Quick.
distasteful. It's too quick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too quick.
I
You don't
was
have
like,
all the
yeah,
facts and shit.
Like documentaries when tragedies happen don't come out for years,
Years,
after
right?
the
They
tragedy.
they're
saying,
collecting
'cause
data.
people are
They're
still-
doing-
this
they're
is
doing
like a second
interviews.
day. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
bro.
It's like a month, actually.
People are still grieving about their kid and shit, and they got to go on Hulu and see that shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That shit
that
was-
was-
wild. Yeah, it was wild.
that was fucked.
But not for nothing, it was probably one of the, for me personally, I had one of the best times.
Right.
Just,
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, that's all you can really account for, though.
I
All
get-
you can
yeah, I
account
mean, you
for is what
can't-
you experienced.
you know, you
didn't
didn't know-
exactly.
Right.
You
I
didn't know people
yeah.
were fucking dying.
But I mean, I did though.
you didn't know they were actually gonna
I didn't know
die.
they were dying, but I know they needed
That it was
help.
crazy.
Yeah, like,
I knew they need.
it was
But
bad.
that goes to the point that
Like I can't do nothing. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, one person with
Yeah,
these
first of all, these
I
like
can't let
6
these
foot dude
motherfuckers-
people. I can't lift them over a 5 foot gate. I'm like 5'6".
He's like, no, I
barely
knew
see over that shit. Like,
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry, I should have laughed.
but nah, it was real. It was real. It was
Yeah.
people were really like, help,
it's
let
just-
me out.
Oh my god,
It's really
Yeah.
crazy, man. It's a sad situation. Obviously, it's very sad.
Yeah, nah, it was.
It's just
terrible.
crazy now that I honestly think, at least for a while, his career is fucked.
on pause.
Yeah,
it's
it
on
is.
pause.
It has
You
to
just
be.
gotta
And
go-
I'm not saying I do feel bad for the whole situation in general. And I'm not one of those people that just like, it's all Travis's fault, it's all Travis's
not.
fault. I'm not
It's
that
not.
person.
I feel bad for Travis too, but at the
I
end
feel
of the day,
bad for everyone involved. I really do. It's a
Yeah.
very shitty
It's just a shitty
situation. And a
situation.
concert should never be that, man.
he incite. I mean, he deleted a bunch of shit off his Instagram because
Now he's fucked, bro. He got taken off Coachella. He's taken off everything, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about it because he incites that shit.
It's
really
tough
has to
though.
me,
It's
bro.
tough
But
to be in that situation. I wouldn't know. So I mean, it's hard for me to speak on it.
Yeah.
But I just wish him and his family all the best. You know,
And
at
all the
that point, right?
victims, and all the victims' families.
For sure,
And,
yeah.
and now definitely every, big festivals and stuff, they're going to be more cautious.
Yeah.
They have
And
been,
it
looks
sucks
like.
that situations like this have to happen for people to be more cautious, but
That's what it usually takes.
It is
in
usually
life,
what it
though.
takes, yeah.
In life, that's what it takes
And
sometimes.
hopefully everyone, learns from it, and concerts learn from it, and artists learn from it.
Yeah, to not,
That's it.
to not
For sure,
incite
yeah,
that
for
shit.
sure.
All right.
all right, well, do you guys want to do some topics?
Yeah, dive in
Ooh,
Well,
let's
so
get it.
should we talk about Kanye and Drake at all?
with the
want to.
show.
Good.
I mean, it's going to be
It's
short.
sad.
It's going to be a short comment from me.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
Go ahead, Sue.
so I'm curious on kind of like where you guys feel about this. Like, so first of all, I thought Kanye, I thought he killed the performance.
I thought it was okay.
I thought he killed.
I
it,
thought
bro.
he killed
He
the-
did almost
Nah,
his
you
entire
can't say it was
catalog.
okay.
Well, listen. Okay,
That was
listen,
like
with
Kanye's
no
greatest hits
backtrack.
almost.
The songs are good songs.
Listen to
Yeah.
my explanation why I say it was okay. Well, one, you could tell he's, old, and he was like running out of breath, forgetting words.
Forgetting words is.
Well,
But this is what I will say.
All right, I'll do my.
Let me
rebuttal
finish
after.
Well,
first.
everybody said they
Yeah.
missed the old Kanye.
All right, let's
Let
wait,
me
let it
finish.
finish.
Let me
We'll wait.
finish
Let's-
first.
everyone
The
gets their chance.
presentation, 10 out of 10. The fucking intro, 10 out of 10. Them walking down, 10 out of 10. The smoke, the stage, 10 out of 10. The fucking cameras watching it live, amazing. Killed all that shit. And about half of his songs killed the performance, for sure. But there was a couple, and all the song selection, song choices, set, fucking amazing. I couldn't
He
pick
got
a better
the
set
shits.
for
He got-
Kanye.
he
Amazing.
got- it was-
And I was fully enjoying it.
Right.
But when I watched it a second time, I noticed his performance, he fucked up a little bit, but
Yeah.
he killed everything else, and it was good. I had nothing wrong with Kanye's performance, but it wasn't 10 out of 10 to me. But it was amazing.
Well,
And then, we talked about how he could have introduced Drake in so many
Yeah.
different ways, say what's real, blah, 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 perfect situations, because they have so many intertwining songs.
Right.
But he didn't. Drake did kill the 24 shit.
that was it. That was the only.
And then
song
that
he
was
did.
it. Literally,
Yeah.
Sadly.
I don't
Everything
know.
else, he didn't even
who-
sound good performing the other.
I don't
songs.
know
Sounded
who's
horrible.
responsible for Kanye doing his greatest hits and Drake doing his last album that people don't even like that much.
True.
And also, why did Kanye sound so much better than Drake's auto-tune on his shit sounded fucked up?
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit was
Drake was fighting against his own auto-tune the whole time. You
Yeah.
can see it, trying to figure out like why is this hitting this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
He's
feel
working with
bad
Kanye's
because
people.
that night was amazing to me. Still, I still enjoyed it and stuff.
Yeah,
but
it was a great night.
it had a chance to be probably the most legendary concert ever.
If they
televised,
did it right.
the way it was
Ever.
televised.
And I feel like instead of collaborating together, even though Kanye did one Drake song, Drake did one Kanye song, but that's as far as they did for collaborating and a couple hugs. But other than that,
Forever,
if
bro.
they really collaborated
Forever.
together on that show, they could have made it a legendary, amazing night. And it's still good. It's still legendary in the
Yeah.
premise of it,
The moment,
but it could have
right.
been better. You know what I mean?
Like Forever
mo-
was the last track, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I get that.
man.
Hey,
That was a
that
good
was
track,
one of the
though.
best songs Drake performed that night.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was the song he sounded the best on.
yeah.
So
Now, I got a question.
that's my opinion on it.
Do you think they should have did it like a versus?
I
type
would have,
of
I would have
concert?
been over the moon over.
Yeah,
that.
I would've been dope.
Right?
Would've been
That would have been
amazing.
way better. That's how I was
But
thinking.
that's
it
clearly
should've
not.
went
I
down.
think that's clearly not what Kanye wanted. It was his
Wait,
event.
I think that's what people don't realize too. On the flyer, it's Kanye West's show,
Special
guest
guest
Drake.
Drake.
I think that's
Yeah.
what people didn't fail to realize. But they still, bro. If you're playing your greatest hits, Drake has hits to keep up with you. I'm sorry.
So-
People want to say now he doesn't just because he performed CLB.
his old- yeah.
But they have hits to go against each other. If you want to pick one or the other, cool. But they have hits that are on par to each other's hits, bro. So it kind of sucks.
So
Because that moment will never happen again.
it won't.
No.
It won't. Because I still don't think they like each other.
They don't.
Well, after that,
Yeah, I don't think they like each
They
other.
did it
So
because they did it for something that was bigger than
Well,
them.
what do you think is going to go about him getting cut from the Amazon Prime video?
He knew he
Yeah.
needed
They
to
cut
cut
Drake's
he
part
probably
out.
he probably chose to cut himself just like he chose
Yep.
to get away from the Grammys for that album.
Yeah. Yep.
I feel like
You
he's
think the
trying.
backlash?
I feel like he's trying to get that album to work with performing these songs, but he's seeing that people aren't liking his performances on the album.
Bro,
They're
that
not.
Well,
that
you know-
album felt amazing when I listened to it the first time, and then the second time I was like,
It didn't- it doesn't have
and
the
then
longevity of a lot
I
of his
really don't
albums.
like
Yeah.
it now. I really don't like that album.
It doesn't
man.
have the longevity of a lot of
Like I
his
can't,
stuff.
bro. When Girls Want Girls started, bro, I was mad.
You know that's
bro.
some of people's favorite songs.
I
though.
can't
People love
believe
that
it.
song.
And then in
I
the
mean-
Bible, bro, that song is trash.
I like that song
Yeah,
too.
I mean,
I hate both of those songs, bro.
No, I think some of those songs are good,
like girls,
but they're
Want
not the
Girls
best for live performance.
Got Lil Baby on it.
And also, he said
even
at
did
the
Lil
show,
Baby verse.
because he knew what it was. Because once he started performing, he said at the show,
Yeah.
"Listen, LA, I haven't been here in a while. I'm only performing new shit for y'all." That's what he literally said. That
He did say that.
So because
Oh,
that
he
was
did
in the
say
back of
that.
his
He
head,
did.
knowing this
After the second
motherfucker's
song.
doing all of his greatest hits. So the optics of the situation looks like Drake did not know that Kanye was performing his greatest hits. That's the optics of it.
Whatever. I really enjoyed it. Let's move on to hypotheticals. All right, this is what I'm thinking. So that
Wait,
should
can we
really...
also one last thing about
Go
that?
ahead, go ahead.
How many times did they say "Free Larry Hoover"?
None.
None.
But it was on the shirt.
But it's the merch, it's
on
the
his
concert
pants.
name.
Yeah.
You knew what they were doing it for.
Yeah, but they ain't even say it. That's kind of weird.
Drake's shirt didn't even say it. Said freedom man or freedom man and or whatever.
Freedom man them.
Yeah,
The
I ain't gonna
man
lie though, the
them.
Free Larry Hoover pants and shit, they were fire.
them. Man.
So like they were expensive,
But
but they
would
were
you wear them?
Balenciaga. They're actually cheap for
rock 'em.
Balenciaga pants.
Yeah.
Man.
Why not?
Kanye looked a
would?
little wild to me, but maybe I'm just not.
Can I
into
say
fashion
my
shit.
take on
Yeah,
what I thought
sorry, go
about
ahead.
it?
Yeah,
So
go
my,
ahead.
my take on it is that it just seemed like an ill-prepared show. I feel like the concept and
even-
the
besides
idea
the setup
and
of
the thought, right? So the thought,
Yeah, that shit was
which is
fire.
great. Kanye's great at getting things like thought out.
And visually.
Right.
kills the
That's
visuals.
just where he's really, really great at. But the execution was lackluster for me. You know what I mean? We were all watching. We were in a group chat talking about everything happening. Like Kanye had bangers. Like, all right, we're excited. And then Drake came on. I just never
We were
have
so
felt
dis-
so
yeah.
disappointed
Oh my
by Drake
God,
in my
I
life.
know, also
Now I know that
disappointed,
Drake
bro.
changes
Yeah, I
his
think we all
key
were.
in the way he performs his song. I just feel like CLB is not a performable album,
It's not.
in my opinion. And you're hitting in registers.
he
You're
really
heavy on the
trying to-
auto-tune. You've never been so heavy on the auto-tune.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Now you're trying to use it, and that's
Especially
not
live.
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen
not-
him live.
Yeah, he doesn't use it.
Yeah, he doesn't
But now
usually.
you're on an album where you're heavily auto-tuned that you're not used to, bro, and you seem
In a
ill-prepared.
stadium, which you've probably never done.
Right.
He's probably
you're-
never done a
So that's what I'm
stadium
saying.
before.
So it's ill preparation.
No, he's done a
No,
stadium.
he's on stage.
No, he does
Where?
stadiums. Every time arenas. He's at arena.
Not football stadiums.
I'm sure he can sell it out if he
I'm sure he
wants to.
could. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
has
most
he ever
people don't do
before?
stadiums like that.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. He's
football
never done a
stadiums are
football
different.
stadium before.
Right.
That's different.
Outside is different.
All I'm saying is that it just seemed like an ill-prepared show. I feel like Drake and Kanye West are both artists who take times and preparation before they set out on tour, right? They're not doing that currently because of COVID situations and all that stuff. So because they're not It's like not practicing for a couple months and then you're trying to play in a professional game. That's how it looked to me.
Yeah.
Y'all are pros, but y'all not on a professional level because y'all haven't been practicing for the last 3 months or last however 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So we saw that. That's what I feel like it was for me.
Yeah, it's disappointing because those are two of my favorite artists of all time.
For sure.
Bro, Can't Tell Me Nothing is like a top 5 song ever, bro.
Yeah, and then he went
anywhere.
that shit went even harder at Rolling Loud.
Yo, yeah, when it came out, yeah.
When Future, bro.
Yeah, what's the
Future?
How do you think that? You think that came about from? Because I don't think he would have came out with Future if him and Drake didn't do that.
Piece it
show.
up.
Yeah, probably not.
Piece it up.
Yeah, that's
Probably not.
I don't think that would have ever happened if it wasn't for Drake.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say something that
That's pretty crazy.
That Future is that nigga.
Future.
He's
is-
undefeated.
He could just play hooks and just play that for 3 hours straight.
Bro, Future
and just
doesn't
go
have to
off.
say a word at his shows if he didn't watch.
Nope.
Oh, I will say this also. Rolling Loud LA was actually pretty good.
It looked pretty
I
good.
watched
It
a
looked fire.
lot of it because obviously I was home. You know whose set was, and not even surprisingly, but I was kind of shocked because Rolling Loud's usually a younger crowd.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking 2 Chainz' set went stupid.
Really?
I can see that, though.
Stupid.
He's a good
He's
performer.
got turn up songs.
Bro,
Two
oh my
Chainz
God.
got some real bangers.
No, for sure.
I'm saying,
But the crowd, the
performing is
crowd, though, was
different.
like a. When I think of Rolling Loud, I think of like
Young
Playboy
kids.
Cardi crowd type of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like younger crowd with the
For
young
sure.
hyped rappers. But his shit was going off. The crowd was loving it. He's got good breath control. He was killing the
Right.
shit.
But
He
if,
killed that shit.
if you think about the audience, really, like, think about people with money. So it's young kids whose parents have money, right? And then older people
guess.
who take their money and spend it on things that they like to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's that dichotomy. So like it's like the 30-year-olds who have their money right in, like, I'm going to go see all these rappers that I fuck with because
Yeah.
they're music heads.
Rolling
And
Loud
then the young
literally-
kids who just want to go and see the younger rappers.
they took
Yeah, just
over as
rage
like
out
the.
and
Exactly.
shit, yeah.
They took
Exactly.
over as like the festival
Yeah.
For sure.
for rap
sure.
at least.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
man. They making some bread.
And they do a good job. Their
Yeah.
YouTube videos always clear and shit. They stream it on YouTube. Like they
It
killed
looks
this
good.
shit, bro.
They killed that shit.
Well, real fast, I just wanted to ask, do you guys really think Drake could have hung with Kanye in that verses, though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What songs?
Bro, we
I'm just
know
curious.
that.
What songs?
You know it too. What do you mean hung with it?
I thought I knew it. But what
okay,
songs?
First off,
Listen to what I'm saying.
Oh.
What songs? Name some songs.
Oh, God.
Name some songs. Headlines? What? Headlines? Fucking Marvin's
I would
Room?
have to
Like
look
Marvin's
through all
Room?
his
Yeah,
rooms.
I'd have to
Yeah, I
go
would
with
love to hear Marvin's Room. 100%.
But it wouldn't have hit the way that Kanye's songs were hitting, bro.
Bro,
do you mean?
You can't say that.
I
you
can.
Because
Did you watch it a second
He
time?
makes a good point though. I
I
kind
didn't
of
watch
agree.
it a second time.
I hear what he's
I
saying.
gotta see Drake's discography to
Right.
like really go back and
Because
forth.
think
with
of a
this.
song. Think of some songs that are gonna hang up with some of those songs. Jesus Walks and
Heard him say
Gold Digger
Gold
and
Digger.
and
Bro,
All
Drake
Falls
has songs
Down.
better than Gold Digger, bro. Come on.
I'm not saying he doesn't, but watching it, bro, I literally couldn't think of what songs
Drake could have
play.
performed all
Started
his
from the
old.
bottom, like what?
Drake
Hold on,
could've-
we're going home.
Drake could have performed all his old shit with fucking Wayne mixtape shit, and it would
Wayne,
have
But that's not what
Ransom.
Kanye did. Kanye played certified hits.
Listen, but he could play those songs.
Yeah,
Those
of
were
course.
hits in our era. You know they were for a fact. Everybody had them shits in their iPods, nigga. That shit was ringing off. Whether it wasn't on the
You want me to
fucking-
pull up
the
Drake's
radio.
discography right now? Is that what you want me to do? Because I will.
I mean, I think if he played Underground Kings, I think that's one of
That's
my
one of my
favorite
favorite songs
That's one of my
ever,
favorite
man.
songs. Drake songs.
I think
yeah.
That is not hanging up with any of the songs Kanye
I think
played.
people are misinterpreting Drake picking a bad set list to Drake not being
Having them
able to
shits.
keep up with Kanye. Like,
I'm not, but
I think
I'm
that's two
trying to-
totally different
That's what I'm
things,
saying. It's
bro.
completely hypothetical, and I'm a big Drake fan.
yeah, we know.
So, but
Are you telling me if Drake plays Legend, that ain't going crazy?
I see, but Legend. Would he
Worst
play Legend?
behavior? No.
But I'm telling you're asking me to what songs
Yeah.
he should play.
Yeah.
Legend, crazy. The whole
I would-
stadium
good-
will sing that shit.
Good pick.
The
Good
whole
pick.
stadium will sing that shit.
Good pick.
Honestly, off this album,
True
there's a few.
Love?
That
Off
album
of
would
that album
be-
alone,
Wow,
Energy,
True Love,
Know
Energy.
Yourself, Energy, yeah, all those no
Hell Yeah,
talent,
Fucking
like all
Right.
those songs.
Hell Yeah,
10
Fucking
bands.
Right.
Hell Yeah,
10
Fucking Right was one that I was thinking that
Yeah.
people would fucking love.
The
to hear.
motto?
The motto.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the model's just like a start.
but
of
that-
I don't even love that song.
You can
Right.
play it and the crowd gonna go crazy because a lot of these songs are nostalgia. A lot of these songs are bringing us back to moments where we felt like, damn.
I
this
guess
shit
I
act
guess
like
I wouldn't know
yeah.
until I saw
Bro,
them.
he
you
could
know
have
what I
played The Ride, fucking Crew Love. He
The
could play
Ride.
them.
Bro,
I don't know about the
bro.
ride.
No, I love The Ride, but those are
real
not
Drake
songs.
fans would know the ride, but
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm
to
saying. I love
everybody
The Ride,
else-
but they would not have rang the way that Kanye
Listen,
songs
real
would.
Drake is the most popular artist in the world.
Facts.
Everyone's a real Drake fan, bro.
Not everybody's a fan of The Ride, bro.
No.
I mean, I am.
That's
I'm
like
just
saying,
saying,
me
no.
too, me too. Look, now I'm not talking about myself.
Yo,
I
I
think
love
Crew
The
Love
Ride
too.
but-
Crew Love wouldn't go crazy.
Crew Love would.
your-
Crew Love would.
Your songs of Kanye, you're right though. It's hard
Because
to-
they're pop
Yeah, you're
anthems.
hard. It's hard
They
to
crossed over.
put up against the ride to Jesus walks.
Yeah,
or,
we're not doing that, but I'm just
stronger
saying.
or whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
808s,
Stronger, fucking all these songs, bro. Really don't think Drake. It would be. I would really love to see verses.
I would love
don't
to
know
see it.
because
Like,
I don't
I
know
would
if
really
Drake
love
can.
to
I
see
really
it
don't
too.
know. I don't know, man.
The language.
Yeah, that's what
The
I'm saying. If he
language would be
said that
dope,
shit-
but I'm just thinking like I really just don't know if those are the same. As
Oh, he
these
can play
Kanye
Wu-Tang
songs.
forever. Like,
All
he
right,
has,
so we gonna digress.
All right, we'll move on.
this shit
but-
got,
we gonna digress.
Like, I love Kanye, but people, this Drake hate is getting out of absurd.
I love Drake, bro. You know,
No, I
I
know.
know you love. We all know you love Drake.
I'm just saying, it's getting absurd, bro.
Just don't think that like your king is not your king just because he had a bad
He a
day.
king.
my king.
That's your king.
He's called Drake my king.
That's your king,
I'm
nigga.
not calling him my king.
Is this your king? That's him.
That's Kanye did that to me. He said,
Is
"This
this your king? Here's his head in his
And
hand.
listen, this will be my final answer about this. Do I think the public will say Kanye won automatically? 100%. I don't even need to hear the
Well, you know,
verses.
but they didn't
and most
actually
people will say Kanye
compete,
won.
though.
But to me, I think Drake has a shot.
Now I got one question, just because we're on this topic, real quick, and then that's it. CLB or Donda?
I think Donda now.
I
bro.
can tell you this.
I play more songs Donda now.
I can
me
tell you
too.
this. I don't go back to neither.
Yeah, me neither.
Hey.
I play the.
If I'm
praise-
judging two of the
praise
greatest
whatever.
artists of all time, I'm not listening to none of those albums.
Yeah.
But I will say this: out of both those albums, I listened to a couple of songs on each, and that's really it.
Yeah, that's a handful
Yeah, each,
on
yeah.
each. All right.
I'd say that too.
So it's a tie.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, how we feeling? We feeling all right? Are we good?
right,
we got
That's something we're passionate about. We're passionate about that.
We love music.
Donda and CLB is like Michael Jordan in a Wizards jersey, bro. That's it.
Damn,
Jesus.
I like that. I like that
That's
comparison.
rough.
I mean, if you guys didn't notice, we love music, so that's
Yeah.
why we're so passionate.
that's our
about
main
this.
passion,
We're
for
music heads. We tend to talk about other shit, but music is our primary passion and love. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, even though I'm not a musician like these guys, I
but you're a
really
music
respect
head.
the craft and I understand, the craft of, what these people
Exactly.
do. And I am a music head for sure.
Okay. So this is this segment called Toxic Time with Teens. I have a lot of shit on here. So it's kind of some of it's
This
kind
might
of
be
fucked
my
up.
time. This is it. Somebody at my job, by the way, I don't mean to cut you off.
No,
Somebody
no,
at my job today said that I was the most toxic person that they've ever met.
All right, so wait.
That is not
so,
true.
So now we're gonna do this thing because just because you said that, my friend had sent me a idea of what a topic. So just because of that, we're gonna do this little test.
Would you like to shout out your friend?
Oh yeah, shout out to Marcus. I love you.
Oh, Marcus, that's my guy.
Yeah. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
Are you a toxic person? This is the question, right? So do you use shaming language?
No.
Towards who?
People, places, or things?
What do you mean by shaming?
Shaming. Like that shit's trash. Fuck
Yeah,
that bitch.
absolutely.
I don't.
I do.
Wait, towards who?
Yeah,
So
I
you
will
do-
definitely say something trash.
It says, are you a toxic person? So it's 10 questions to ask yourself, right?
okay.
So it says, do you use shaming language? It doesn't give you the context of
Oh.
that question. It's asking if you use shaming
Yes.
language. Yo, that shit's fucking trash, yo. That bitch, I don't
Yeah.
fuck with her.
Yeah, I
Like,
do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yep, 100%.
Okay.
I
So
really
yes.
think I don't, but maybe I do.
You probably do.
I probably do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you tend to blame others for your problems?
I blame others for how they make me feel.
Okay.
So, to that question, if you were going to make me feel a certain way, I'm going to blame you because I didn't feel that way until you made me feel that way.
So you made me
that's
feel
your
that
fucking fault.
That sounds toxic.
That is toxic because what we would say is that in the whatever therapeutic community, they would say that you're allowing someone to make you feel that way.
Yes.
It's your job to how you react towards something.
True.
People are going to make you feel something, but it's your job how you react towards it. You know what I'm saying?
Anyone
But-
want to sip of this?
But no, I will definitely
get
be
some
mad at somebody for saying some dumb shit, and I will call them trash,
Thank you, sir.
and I will
I will call them trash.
blame them as facts.
Do you, all right. So next one is: Do you
my
try?
answer is no to that, I don't think.
No, you
don't
don't
think
blame
so.
other people for your problems.
Not for my
Not
own
my
shit.
problems though, but just
Making me feel something.
Yeah, making me feel.
Yeah, I mean,
a
if
certain
you're
way. Like,
being
yeah,
a douchebag, I'll say you're a douchebag.
Yeah, but I'm saying
But now you're shaming somebody. Now you're using shaming words.
Well, I said yes
Oh,
to
yeah,
that.
you did say yes.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does do
yeah,
that.
yeah.
He does do that. All right, number 3. Do you try to one up people who come to you with a Do you try to one up people who come to you with a struggle or good news?
Never.
So if someone tells you like, "Yo, my fucking dad just got into a car accident," like, "Well, my mom and my dad too, they got into a car accident too, and it was really bad." Like,
Nah, I'm not that guy.
I don't think either. Any of you
Okay,
guys are
well,
like
that could be. I don't do that, one. But depending on the context and the situation, that could be considered trying to relate. To
Relate,
someone,
right.
You know what I mean? But it
some
could come
people
off a
derail it
different
though,
way.
like, because
Yeah,
sometimes you need
I
to be
get what you mean.
empathetic and just listen.
I don't really like one-uppers.
I don't
Yeah,
like
like
them
a
either.
two bear. You know what a two bear is?
What's a two bear?
It's like, oh, you saw one bear? I saw two.
Too bad.
Two bearers. Do you tend to take more than you give?
I don't think so.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm a giver.
I'm 100% a giver.
I even enjoy giving.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you say you don't like drama, but you find your life full of it? I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I enjoy drama.
I kind of enjoy it, but I don't like to be.
I don't like to be in it.
I like to know it.
I like to know it. Yes, I like to know. I like to know. Tell me all your problems.
Well, that's like gossip then.
You're right. So the next question is, do you gossip?
Well, yeah, you guys do from that answer.
It depends. Maybe
Depends
somebody
around
needs
who.
to know something.
Yeah, it depends on who.
My
It
thing
depends
with
on who.
I gotta hit him with the stance.
Nah, definitely some me
Rubbing
and
my
my boys
head.
definitely be
Nah, I say it
toxic.
depends who I'm talking to. If I'm talking to
And
somebody
be
I trust,
gossiping
I'll
on some
gossip.
shit.
I mean,
well, so I've learned that there's a difference between gossip and just expressing yourself about somebody that you may not like at the moment, right?
that's true as well. That's
so
called venting.
one's venting and one's like, yo, did you hear that Sheila? Like, you're not feeling the type of way about this person. You're just talking. You call somebody up. Yo, Sheila just fucked Rick the other day. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah, I can't do that. I
Right.
will never do that. I'll talk about a situation if it comes up. Though.
Right.
Like, I won't be the one to initiate it.
Right, yo, guys, we shouldn't talk about
Nah.
that.
Wait, hold on. Let me express mine. So
Okay.
at my job right now, there's currently a whole lot of drama.
There always
happening.
is that fucking dog.
It's fucking crazy. So I just found myself. I was talking to one of my boys. I was talking to Marcus, and we were just talking about the situation. I was like, damn, we sound like gossipy ass bitches. And you were like, ew, because I didn't
you
realize
guys
I was
are.
doing it.
But
we
everyone
were doing
gossips
it.
at work, bro.
Yeah, but like, bro, like I don't like to be. I'm not that person
Yeah.
usually, but because I'm in the environment of like this crazy
You're
shit
in
happening,
it. You're in it.
I mean,
You're
I'm like-
in it, bro. Once you get friends with your coworkers, you're in it.
That's
All the work
I'm not
drama,
in
you're-
that
No, but I'm saying,
situation though.
I'm saying you're
I'm in that world
mentally
though.
in that world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we was talking about.
But
so
for me, I was gonna say this. Like, to me, gossip is more talking about a situation or people that doesn't involve you. And
Right.
I don't really gossip much unless I'm asked for my opinion on a situation. Like, I won't just like gossiping is like just blurting out shit. I feel
You're
like it's
right.
starting the conversation. I only gossip, quote unquote, if it has to do with me, and that's not really gossiping. That's just me saying how I feel.
That's it.
You guys,
Susan?
it? Is that all your toxic?
That was all the questions I had. I only read
If
6.
it's something that's relates to me in any type of way, not even necessarily relates to me. If it's someone I work with or something, I'll gossip. I fucking call me gossip.
Tyler.
Gossip guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. So yeah, so 7 is, do you fish for attention on social media?
Like when I like a whole bunch of girls' pages, pictures on their page, like I be fishing. Hell yeah.
It says, do you seek attention, air dirty laundry, post vague statements, trying to get validation on your Facebook page?
Never. I
Yeah.
don't even use Facebook. I can never use Facebook as an outlet.
Well,
to,
that's just an example. It's
Right,
like-
no,
oh
Facebook.
yeah. All right. So I can never use social media to vent or whatever.
Like
Yeah,
when
make
women,
people
like
feel
when
bad for
guys
you or
do it
something.
too, but girls a lot of the time they be like, that's why I hate dudes who do this with their this and that. Like they're
Yeah,
talking
no.
about their ex, obviously,
For
Okay.
sure.
but that shit is.
I'll
that's a
say
toxic
this about
trait.
social media, at least for the attention and like fishing for attention. Every single person does.
I was gonna say that's
it's-
literally the point of
yeah.
social
That's
media.
literally it. Like,
yeah, but we're talking. In
yes,
that
I'm
context.
posting this because
Because you
I
need
want a couple
attention. Because you're
people to
looking
see
for
it,
attention.
of course.
right?
To be
also-
brought to either your
But I
brand,
will say
yourself.
this for me personally, like if I was in an artist or somebody that actually like doing creative shit and like had to get myself out there or wanted to,
It'd be
I would
different.
definitely be a lot less active on social
Same,
media,
same.
and I'd be more like
Yeah, fishy, like,
undercover. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But now I feel like I have to be out there a little
Yeah.
bit,
No, you have to.
and
Because
yeah,
we're trying to promote ourselves,
Right.
exactly.
and same with you.
So
You're trying
yes,
to
I am.
promote
For sure,
I am
yeah,
looking
yeah,
for
yeah.
attention. Please like my motherfucking
Right, 'cause
shit.
it's based
yeah,
on a
yo.
different type
Don't
of
just
game.
watch my stories.
And my,
like
yeah, my
shit.
story
Yeah,
views from my
like my
likes
shit.
don't add up.
Throw a flame on it.
They don't add up.
They don't.
Remind me
Niggas be
about this.
watching.
Remind me about this after you finish yours, because I have to ask Justice something
About what?
about reels.
Reels. Okay, reels. All right. 8 is, do you complain a lot?
Yeah, I do.
I don't try to.
I try not to. I have a therapist to do that for, and I
I
find
try
it
not
hard
to,
do
but I
that.
feel like my
therapist.
complaints are like word vomit. Sometimes I'll just complain without knowing I'm actually
Yeah.
complaining.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So yeah, I do.
you're just very blunt.
Yeah, which could come off as complaining.
Yeah,
Yeah, I literally say exactly how
You're
I'm feeling.
Sagittarius or Scorpio?
He's a
Scorpio. But I'm on the
Sagittarius.
You're sad.
I'm on the cusp.
Straight shooter.
I'm a Bagatarius.
Yeah, I'm on the cusp. I'm on the cusp of Sag.
Oh yeah, he is.
I'm like the last couple of days of Scorpio.
Okay.
I'm in my Sag.
I'm kind of like right in the beginning of Sag.
Yeah.
I'm in my Sag.
Yo, this nigga. 9. Do you dominate the conversation?
It depends.
Now hold on, mind you. Now people watching, I hope you guys are keeping tabs on yourself. You know, I hope you guys are trying to realize if you're a toxic motherfucker.
It's all about us.
Yeah.
Right.
Chickadee, check yourself.
Now I don't dominate the conversation. I find myself pulling back a lot of the time and making myself smaller, and that's something that I'm trying to get different. You know what I mean? But if I'm in a position to where I can talk and like on a stage or like when I'm doing like my groups, then of course I'm going to dominate the conversation.
I feel like you dominate a lot of conversations.
Do you?
Yeah, you like to talk.
Well, I wouldn't say
You have a
I
lot
wouldn't
of good things to say.
No, I wouldn't say that. I
don't feel like I do. I
Chris
feel like I
directs the conversation. He doesn't dominate.
Well, I feel like dominating is putting a negative connotation on it.
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
that's the purpose.
Controlling a conversation could be considered dominating, but you could control it without even dominating.
Domination is meaning like you're not letting somebody say nothing. You're not trying to hear nothing. You're just going,
Yeah.
going.
I
not
guess.
what Chris
Over
does.
people.
Yeah,
type of
dominating
thing?
to me means control. And you could control a conversation without being dominating. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
see what
talking
you're
about
saying.
a person just literally
Yeah,
like,
that won't let
just
somebody else talk.
Right, and it's all about them and it's eye centered.
If I'm in a heated argument, I'm trying to dominate the conversation.
I'm sorry.
You're gonna pick my side.
Right.
Are you trying to be the?
Yeah.
Are you the person? Like, it's not another question. This, like, we have one more, but do you try to get the last word when in the argument? Like, do you need to have the say it all, end all?
I've never really felt like I've been in that situation where I had to get the last word.
Okay.
Maybe in text messages in an argument,
Yeah.
I'll definitely say the worst shit ever. And it'll make you block me, so I got the last word.
That's wild.
So
that is pretty toxic.
Yeah, that's very
I'll give you
toxic.
that,
But I'm
toxic.
okay with it because that's just what don't make me feel shitty.
Now in this is going on a tangent, but in that situation, are you saying things that are true? Are you saying things that you know are going to hurt?
Yeah, I'm saying things that I know that are gonna hurt.
Okay.
I go that low. I'm the one that'll go below the belt just because I know it'll hurt.
I can't
So
trust them niggas. I hate them niggas.
I'll say it because you know what?
I'll say it.
I'm gonna bring it to light because you made me feel that hurt.
Yeah.
That
made me feel
that.
this.
I had to say that to you.
Look what you did. Look what you
Yeah.
made me do.
Look
Wait,
what
so
you
Chris,
made
you're
me
telling
do.
me that if you're in a heated argument, right,
Yes.
with somebody that at this moment in time, in this moment in your head,
Correct.
you fucking hate them.
Yes.
You don't fuck with them at all. You're not gonna say some low blow shit. You never said some low blow
No,
shit.
I'm not saying I have. My objective is to primarily walk away from that situation before I get there.
Yeah, but I'm saying that sometimes
I have.
It goes
I'm not,
there, right?
I'm not gonna. Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'm just saying.
But like, I would say 75% of the time, I'm not going there. I have to be like in a relationship with you. You have to be my girl for me to get that line a lot of the time. Or some like you. Like I have to love you. Like you have to be a part of my heart type of shit to get me to cross that threshold. Because if you some random nigga, I'm not doing that. Or like if you some like dude that I kind of fuck with, or like you're not getting that.
you're
from
not
me.
worth it.
I'm not giving you that.
Yeah.
you know what I'm
that.
saying.
I think the only time I've ever gotten that level is when I was dating somebody.
Right. So
and then that's the person that I really.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's
Right.
what we're talking about. Like usually when you
Yeah.
get into that time, it's somebody that actually means something to you. You know?
I've
Yeah,
done it, and I
exactly.
didn't like that I did that, but I did it
I don't
she
think
was
anyone
she was
loves
using
it.
them on me. She was using the trump cards. I call that playing trump cards. So she was using all the trump cards and like trying to blow my shit up. And I said, "Oh, bitch, I got one. I've been saving it because I've been trying to be nice.
I'm trying to be nice.
But you done made me.
exactly.
Bam, bitch, boom."
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. When it comes to that game, I don't think anyone beats girls, bro.
Yeah, no, they nice.
No, they know where to hit
They
you.
know,
where it
yeah,
hurts,
they
like,
know.
They
real
know
bad.
exactly what to say
They know.
that could
Yeah.
fuck you up.
Nah, but if you a nigga
Yeah, but then
who
I'll just
knows-
say something real fucked up that
Yeah.
I should. Then that'll make you block me, so I know that you'll never talk to me again, and I'll never have to feel this feeling again because you won't speak to me anymore.
you're done up.
That's
Facts.
That's wild.
get me
Last
there.
one. Are your friends disappearing?
No, I have a small circle of groups of friends that I'm friends with,
Right.
and that's that. Like, I don't really get close to like new friends.
Right.
I always keep them around,
Yeah.
because I'm cool. We could be acquaintances, but at the same time, like if I'm cool with you, we kick it and we're friends, then y'all my peoples, and then that's who I like to surround myself with.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't reach out and try and enter other friend groups.
Like you cool with a lot of people.
Exactly.
Like Parker on our last episode said, I have a lot of I'm cool with having acquaintances.
He said
Acquaintances.
acquaintances were underrated.
Underrated, yeah, that's how he said it, quote unquote. But yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I just got to a point where I met new friends where I actually like them. You know what I'm saying? But
Cool. Well, hey, that's cool.
but you,
Yeah, it had to do with work.
guarded,
Work
though.
is like one of the few spots where like you can meet a new group of friends.
Right.
I feel like when you're older, like for me at least, because I'm not really out going to meet new friends.
Right, going to the bar, be like, "Hey, buddy, you
Like I'll try to meet new girls.
Dope as shit, bro."
I try to meet new girls. I don't need any more guy friends,
Right.
bro. I'm straight.
Did you want to go on your thing about the?
Well, I just wanted to ask him because he just I saw you liked one of my reels today, right?
Yes.
And I was just curious because I did that as an experiment.
Okay.
Where did you see it?
When you go to I don't know if it's called a For You page anymore. It's just
it
like
Discover
the
page?
Yeah,
Explore page?
yeah. It
That's where you
just showed
saw
up. It just showed up as one of the videos.
Oh wow!
Yeah, for sure. That's
See, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah, because I definitely didn't I didn't
go
on your page and see it. It
Right.
just popped up on my screen.
Well, because I don't have it on my grid. It's just like if you go to my reels, you can see it, but it's not on my
Wait a minute,
grid.
you could post
You can
stuff
take it
on
off.
Yeah.
your reels and it doesn't show up on.
It doesn't show on your
Well, you
grid.
could pick the
yes.
option. Yeah, don't
Yeah,
pop
you
up.
can
gotta show me how to
don't
do
show
that.
I
on
don't
grid.
do reels. Like
Show me how to do
That's
that.
what I'm saying because that's the reason I did it. I wanted to see who was seeing it, the people who follow me or the people. I posted 3 the same day. I was just trying to see what kind of audience that I got.
Algorithm.
And I got a lot of views, not a lot of likes.
Same.
But I got a lot of views.
But that's just how it goes with stories. People watch your stories, but they don't like your posts, right?
But that's more,
yeah,
that's
but I
more-
got
that's more
like 3,000, 4,000.
4,000. Yeah, same with mine.
But that's how TikTok works, though.
Right.
You see a lot of views, and
Right.
the
No
likes
likes.
don't match up.
Right.
But if the
But
likes
yeah,
is
no,
up, then
that's-
you
So
go.
that's
I
I
didn't know that. You just taught me something.
Yeah,
you
that's
got
why I
two people to
asked
do that.
because I was curious on where you saw it.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was because really what I wanted that because I don't know how often y'all watch reels on Instagram. Like I usually see it on my timeline
yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
and I click
I get
it,
lost.
and then you scroll down it, and it just starts going to random ones.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why I did it because I wanted to see what
So
type
that's
of
what I think
interaction.
happened.
Yeah.
I was scrolling through random reels,
And then
it was one of your reels, and that's how I ended up. I was like, "Oh, this is dope. Let me like it because it's the homie
Yeah,
for sure."
word. Yeah, no, I was just curious about that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you gotta show me that. Next question: do you think that women have this radar that they know you're a hoe? Right? I don't think I'm a hoe. Like this, I just have a bunch of girls that just be like, "Yo, you're a thought. Like you just a."
I just think that's assumption.
Does that mean they're attracted to me,
Yeah.
or does that mean that I'm a hoe?
No, it means they're attracted to you.
And if niggas call me a hoe, am I a hoe?
If dudes is calling you a hoe, then you a hoe.
But what if that just means
true.
he's not getting ass?
Wait, what?
Nah,
What if that means he's just not getting as much ass as I'm
Oh no,
getting?
he's calling you a hoe. It got nothing to do with him. He
I
knows
know.
your body. Pause.
He knows your body. No,
Pause.
but this is
Super
This is his assumption.
No, he's saying if a dude's only fucking one bitch and then he sees him fucking multiple bitches, he's just gonna call him a hoe because he's fucking more bitches than him.
yeah.
Yeah.
because you mad.
Nah, I don't know if because you're mad because you fucking other bitches and he knows it. I know you fucking other bitches.
Yeah,
You're
it doesn't
a
mean
hoe.
he's mad.
I'm not mad at you.
What if the dude
So
is
do
calling you a hoe is a hoe? Because I've had that. One of my homies who I think's a hoe said I was a hoe, and I was like, how am I?
We don't recognize real.
Yeah, I guess that's how you know it's real. Dude, but so that kind of curious. I've been thinking about this a lot. It kind of goes off what you're saying, I feel like people view other people who haven't been in relationships for a long time in a certain way, and I know it because I feel like I have this connotation towards me where girls see that I haven't been in a relationship in a long time.
Well,
yeah.
So I think that I wonder if they either think that, right? Wow, he's just a hoe. He's just sleeping with everyone.
I'm gonna choose not to
or what's
comment on
wrong
your
with him,
situation.
right? Or what's wrong with him, right? Because I think
that about women.
I think about
that's
that
what I'm
like
saying.
women
So you
too.
think about that women. So I think that women think that about me.
4 years you ain't have no nigga.
Yeah.
And you
I
with women?
haven't had a girl in 6 years.
Yeah, but girls you have niggas knocking on the door every single day.
I will ask you this one question, Ty. Are you a hoe?
I don't think so. Not at this stage of my life.
I'm gonna leave it up to you.
I don't think so. I mean, right now, definitely not.
But I'm saying history.
History.
I guess I don't know.
So for me,
Next question.
every
TL, next question.
every girl I've ever talked to thinks I was a hoe or am a hoe.
Brandon's not
And
a hoe,
I think
guys.
I've probably been a hoe for probably like 6 months of my 30 years of living.
Yeah.
You're not a hoe.
Yeah, I'm totally the opposite.
You a
But
picky
when
ass nigga.
when I tell girls,
They don't believe
they
that.
don't believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're pretty.
Maybe because the way you push up on them is so smooth that
like,
they be like, yo,
damn,
you be
you
doing this to other
You be getting
bitches.
hoes. You be getting hoes.
Yeah. Or they might be seeing you out with girls.
Have you seen that?
know?
that
Listen, I
TikTok-
wish I was a hoe. I think a hoe gets a bad rap. What's wrong with being a hoe? I wish I was a hoe.
Have you seen the TikTok trend where like people be like the people are posting it like how my girl thinks it is when I go outside and they're
Yeah.
walking.
Yeah,
They play the audio like. Oh shit.
I mean, from my past experiences with that situation is like because I shoot, women so much.
Yeah, I
and
can
I'm
see
with,
that
like,
having an
so
effect.
many like good-looking girls in my life that girls I feel like they don't trust somebody like me or
'Cause you're
somebody in
around.
my profession because we're just around so many females.
I can see that.
And they might become
and
insecure in that.
yeah, they might become
it's
insecure.
It's a little intimidating for them.
Yeah, no,
probably.
for sure. But it kind of sucks because at the end of the day, I love women too. Like I need love.
I need love.
for
I need
sure.
love.
Has a girl ever told you that you were a learning experience?
No, I don't think
No.
It's like some chick said
Because what you said,
that to me today,
I
bro.
tell bitches that shit.
You are learning.
She said it was a real learning experience, and
She's
I was
wild.
like, "What does that even mean?"
I've had that said to me multiple times, and usually
It's not good.
after the fact, in my opinion, if a girl says that to you, you could figure out exactly how much they learned by their next relationship. And I've seen their next relationships. I'm like, bitch, you
You ain't
haven't
learned
learned a
shit.
damn thing.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, what did you
You
learn?
might have got dumber, bitch.
Yeah.
You might have got dumber.
You failed this test.
No disrespect.
Shit.
I've lessened my bitch count recently. I've been watching a couple of the pods. I don't say bitch as much now.
Oh yeah.
But sometimes
I'm
Yo,
trying
I
I'm
try
trying
not to anymore.
I try
be
not to,
happening.
but sometimes I can't. I mean, bitch.
I can't help it. Yeah, it happens. It just comes out.
Bitch is like my favorite thing to say. It's bitch to a
You
dude.
do say it
bitch
all
to
the
a-
time, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I say
Yeah.
bitch. I call you a bitch.
Yeah,
Are you a
do.
bitch? No, you my
I
best
don't-
friend.
I don't like it.
Well, top 5
I
now.
don't like it.
Top 5, top 5. All right. So we're all around like about to be 30-ish. We're in that realmish of
Yo, that
25,
sounds so old.
25 to 30-ish. You know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
I'm older than all y'all.
But we around that realm, right? So now imagine if we met somebody, girl or guy, who's a virgin. Is that weird or that's like?
Super weird. That's super weird.
Why is
I'm
that?
sorry.
Why is that weird?
I think in our generation, it's weird.
At 30?
Unless that's part of their religion,
I want to get to your.
or
opinion.
that's how they believe. That's
Right.
how they were like raised.
Right.
But even at this age, right?
I don't know
Whatever
any
religion
virgin,
you're in, you probably get married by this point or
Just some
something.
hand to mouth stuff, probably, maybe, right?
You're
Little
lying
blowgy.
if you're a virgin now
Little
at this
blowy.
point.
That's not true.
No, I don't
be
know
lying.
anybody that's a virgin
I
at this
do.
age, really.
I think I know 2 people.
But are they weird?
No, they're not weird.
Okay,
I
so
think-
would
I
you
think they
guys?
might be
Would
scared.
you date
Scared?
a virgin or
That's a better
would
question.
you date? Yeah, would
That's
you
a
date a
better
virgin?
question.
Is she actually? She literally? She's
Yeah,
not
man, I
lying.
don't
She is a
know.
virgin.
No, she's a virgin.
How you know that?
Well, you
Well, if
will
she
know.
tells
You'll
you that.
find out, motherfucker.
And yeah, trust
Yeah,
me.
no, yeah, you'll know.
Trust me.
I know you'll know, but
If she's actually a virgin at
Yeah,
30,
no,
when
you'll-
you go to fuck,
you'll know.
You'll
I know,
know.
but I think hell yeah, that would be dope to feel
Yeah,
like.
what?
That'd
I
be
never
dope to feel
fucked
like
a
I'm the
virgin.
only one that's ever hit this
Yeah,
at this stage in my
facts.
life. Hell
Y'all
yeah,
ever
she
fucked
wifey.
virgins
I'd
before?
I've
marry
never
her.
fucked a virgin.
You ever fuck a virgin?
Yeah, I was about to ask you, how many virgins have y'all took?
I never took no V card ever.
How many souls have you took?
I know one for sure. Maybe 2 the most.
I've never taken any of them.
Yeah, for
I've never
me,
taken
I
any.
think it's 2.
Yeah.
I personally like
The girl I lost my
What?
virginity to was she lost her virginity to me too.
Okay, that's nice.
Y'all
Oh, yeah,
exchange
it's
V
true.
cards.
Yeah, we exchanged.
Nice.
them.
I like the
I did that my first time too.
I didn't.
Exchange.
I definitely did.
Well, actually,
This girl raped me.
Yeah,
low
she knew
key.
what she was doing.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing.
No.
yeah, no, I
And
didn't
I was
do
like,
that.
that's it?
But okay, so Ty, I guess you're the only one that could answer this. When you had the virgin thing with the girl, did you have any like evidence that she was a virgin? Like,
Did she bleed?
yeah,
No.
okay, because one out of my
Because
two
most
did.
you're talking about their hymen, right? Whatever the fuck
Yeah.
it's called. That shit usually breaks.
No.
Like
Like pop the cherry?
yeah, like that. But that
Yeah.
shit
They
can
can
happen
break
from being
while they're doing
fingered.
it.
But I'm saying-
yeah.
It happened to me.
Yeah, no, it never happened to me.
And I only once it happened, but I was wearing
I mean, I've gotten some.
I was wearing white basketball shorts. I was wearing white basketball shorts, all white from Champs. Them shits was covered in blood, bro.
Came back with the off reds.
Oh nah.
I won't say my age. I was young.
All right.
And I was at her house.
And you had no idea what's going on?
I was very shook. Her parents were at home. I didn't have clothes. I didn't really know what to do.
Well,
So
see, like that's I don't think it's supposed to bleed that
strawberry
much.
jelly on yourself.
Not a lot.
It's spaghetti.
It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot, but I had white on.
Yeah.
So she gave me a pair of like her brother's clothes or whatever.
Like that super bad
I
shit.
left and I was so
The
shook.
girl with her period was dancing
Period
on
stain,
him.
yeah.
Oh, period. Oh. Okay, another. Okay,
Yes.
y'all
Yes.
fuck on the period.
No.
Yes. Y'all
I
with
have.
it.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
I've done it.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but y'all with it. Like you're down.
I'm not down.
Because usually they're down the last couple of days because they're like feeling
Yeah,
it.
they're super.
Bro, that's when they're the horniest.
Yeah,
I
they're
know.
super.
I'm not down.
I'm just,
Sorry.
let's take a shower afterward. Put a towel down.
Nope.
Call it a day. As long as it
Nah,
don't smell like crazy
I got a
shit.
wasted LeBron James Laker jersey with blood on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't think like it depends on the person, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
I've only done it once.
yeah, I've done it
Well, with one
a lot
person.
of times.
I did it with one person. Yeah, it's only been with
Yeah,
one person.
I did it with 2 people.
I got suckered in.
Nope, I went through the back door.
Wow.
All right.
I
I
was-
was
I've
through
never
the
went
back
to the
door
back
when they
door.
were on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I've done that.
I'll
never
say
went to
my
the back
funny. This is my one funny story about this though. I was at a wedding. I'm not gonna say whose wedding because it's kind of. I don't want to say that. I was at a wedding. It was my girl at the time. She had a period. Didn't give a fuck. We were both wasted. Went into the men's bathroom. I fucked her on her period.
Nice.
All right.
Disgusting.
And then went back to the wedding.
Yeah, went back to the wedding. Open bar, please. Another Hennessy.
Yo, Shirley Temple, please.
Honestly, disgusting. Recently, I've had a girl ask me if I'd be down
Right.
when she had. I was like, no.
Yeah. No.
I'm sorry, no.
So this is another question off of this. So if a girl like she's a booty call, like she's your friends with benefits, or she's your little thing,
And
right?
booty call is such a negative word.
She's your little thing, whatever. Your little thing, right?
I don't think so.
Whatever. So
Booty calls fire.
I think it's fine.
See, you know, I said if someone calls me a booty call, I'm all with it. But if you call a girl a booty call, they.
Nah, she
I
knows.
mean, yeah,
she
she's
knows what it
just
is.
like, yeah, she knows
But
what it is.
But if she comes over, right? Or no, she said she's about to come over. She's like, but I'm just letting you know I'm on my period. Are you telling her to stay home? Or are you saying like we could just relax and watch a movie with you?
Nah, I say what that mouth do.
Or
Nah,
I think you
Well,
lose
it
brownie
depen-
points
it
in
really-
in your like little situation when you say you
yeah,
can't
but it
come
also
over.
Yeah, I
depends.
feel like
Like
you can't like push them away because then they know that it's
for me,
fucking-
it's
They-
different.
they
know
was
that-
scum. Like,
not scum, but I want pussy. Like if you're not gonna give me the pussy, like
but she give you the mouth.
the mouth ain't the pussy.
I feel that.
For
But
me, it's a little
sometimes I'd rather
different,
get
man.
the mouth than the pussy.
Sometimes.
Because some people's
You
booty
know?
calls might just be literally like, y'all
Literally
just
that,
fuck,
and then
y'all
it's
no
out.
other, your relationship's nothing else.
Right.
For me, I don't fuck nobody, usually.
Right.
I'm not saying I'm
Like
not.
on the regular.
I'm not saying
Unless he fucks with them.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
I
exactly.
wouldn't. I'm not saying I
Yeah.
wouldn't, but I don't currently.
Yeah, I don't.
And I haven't.
currently.
And I usually
I
don't.
haven't.
But I usually don't have sex with nobody unless I have some type of cool
Rapport.
chemistry or
Right.
if I
Yeah.
like chilling with you at all.
Right,
So if I don't
exactly.
like chilling with you, most likely I'm not fucking you. So
Right.
so that goes to say, if you have your period, I'm still cool with chilling with you because I
For sure.
fuck with you.
I'm the same way. Now I got a question.
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Wait, before that, Tyler, what did you say?
What was the question?
If Shorty, like, you have a little arrangement and she tells you before she comes over that she's on her period, are you still letting her come through? Or it's like, nah, like, I just see you, like...
See, I'm big on what kind of message that sends to
see
say
you
no.
Tuesday.
I'm
Saying
big-
no
yeah,
is bad,
Yeah,
bro.
saying no
Yeah,
is
saying no
fucked
is
up.
horrible.
So,
but
Yeah,
if
that's
that's
fucked
you,
up.
if that's how you build it, then
I
that's
would
how
never
you
be
build.
able to do that.
Okay, I was just asking.
But if
I
she
would never
knows
be
her
able to do that.
position and she knows
we
what it
watching
is.
we watching a movie and maybe I get some head. That's how.
Even if
That's
she
how
knows
I-
what it is,
yeah.
like, even if she knows what it is, I feel like it takes a step back in that relationship bond or
Have,
like whatever that
have
is.
y'all ever had a girl say, let's hang out a couple of days from now, I got my period? Have you ever
Yes,
had a girl say
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be off my period in a couple days.
Yeah.
We'll hang out then. Yeah,
Yeah. So
I'm cool
okay,
with that.
I'm asking you to tell you that's pretty much the opposite version of
But
this.
she
Yeah,
can do
damn.
that.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's her telling you
That I don't
Yeah.
want to hang out unless we're fucking.
Yeah,
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 but I only
damn.
want to fuck. Really?
yeah. I'm just saying. No, but I'm just saying. I've had that said to
Shit.
me,
Yeah.
but I don't take offense to it.
Like you cool, but like I mean,
I'm like, all right, that's fine with me. I'll jerk off.
Definitely never. Nobody's ever said that to me.
no.
No,
Yeah, I'm
I've
like-
had it said.
They're like, nah. If that ever was said, then I would still try to pursue the chill.
Oh,
because
okay.
I want to make them know that it's not about that. You know?
Yeah, no.
I might have done that.
I
but
get what you mean. Like,
in my head right
But
now,
I'm
like,
sure? All right, whatever.
In my head, I'm like, I'm about to go do something.
see,
else
thinking
right
about
now.
that now, I probably would do that. But back then, when it happened, I was just like, okay.
That's how I am right now.
To me, I was just like, thank God.
Yeah, I'll just go chill. I'll just go relax, watch a movie.
That ass.
Thank the Lord. Bitch don't give good head anyway.
Hey,
That's
yo.
funny. Hey, what was your question though, Jess? What was your question?
I thought he asked it.
No, I didn't ask you yet.
I had stopped
because like you wouldn't know she's on her period on the first date.
No.
Are you guys ever pursuing the smash on a first date?
I mean, it's on my mind. If I'm
Like, you
fighting
dirty texting and y'all be doing some funny shit just to like get each other aroused during like keeping each other interested, and then y'all go out on a date for the first time and like you don't know she's on her period. Like, are you pursuing the smash? And then what if she tells you she's on her period?
Then we not smashing.
Yeah.
Then we gonna be like, all right,
Okay.
Yeah, it's not.
all right, next time. Like,
I'm not ever expecting the smash on the first time. But I hate when girls always because that always makes me feel weird when a girl's like, oh, well, we're definitely not having sex the first time we hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then they give it to me anyway. I'm like, oh, like, what were you really like?
Yeah.
What did you obligatory? It was just obligated for you to say that? Like,
yeah.
For me, if I take a girl out on a date, I'm usually okay. So if I'm gonna take a girl on a date, that's usually I'm not taking you on a date unless I actually see something like as far as like
I'm interested.
I'm interested, exactly.
Right, of course.
and we're not
So
going back
I
to the
usually
crib
don't
unless-
expect to fuck.
Right.
Do you kiss?
Oh, we had.
I
this
would like to,
conversation.
yes. And I did say this one.
We kiss her niggas.
I did say this one time that I tried, and the girl's like, "No, it's the first date."
Okay.
That'd be weird to me.
Yeah, that was
No kiss on the first date is weird.
I
to
felt
me.
No, I
I
This is
felt
not
no
going
type
well.
of way.
Right.
But the ironic part is, I think we had sex like 2 weeks later.
Okay.
Right, yeah, so it's just, but that's
So
some
she respected
stupid
that.
symbol of shit like that, though.
But
Like,
it's
what's the point?
Listen, it's
I
her
get it.
boundary. It's
how
her
they,
rule.
but it's also how they feel about themselves. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
just,
They'll
I
feel
get-
better knowing that they did.
I get it, but kissing to me on the first day, that's fine. Like, I'm kissing.
Right. Now you sucking my dick in the car. Like that's a little different. Like I'm gonna look at you a little different.
totally
like, you
different.
just-
But the
said-
thing me was like, the date's over. I walked into her car. I tried to
Right.
kiss her. No, okay,
Yeah,
fine,
that's
whatever.
fine.
Went back
I've
to my
had
car.
that.
But to me, that's like, I like to know as soon as possible, like what it feels like kissing you.
Yeah, because if
that
you
can
suck,
tell me a lot about
Right,
you.
no,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure. But I feel like also like a kiss on the first date is like a sign that it went well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
exactly.
if you're not kissing me, if you don't give me a kiss on the first day, I start to I'm like, yo, it didn't go well.
Yeah, it's kinda
that's what I
weird.
would think.
Yeah, right.
I didn't feel no type of way.
I don't think I've ever went on a first date and tried to kiss a girl on the first date.
you just feel
On the
vibe,
goodbye,
right?
on the goodbye though. Usually,
I maybe
no?
on the cheek. I don't go for the mouth straight away. Like
It
some
depends.
people feel weird about kissing on the mouth. Some
Yeah.
people don't even have sex and kiss each other
I
in the
feel
mouth.
that.
We were talking about this
Fucking
shit.
I already
Bruce.
talked about
Shout out
this.
to Bruce. Shout out to Bruce.
I be kissing.
Bruce is out
That
there.
shit was insane,
Bruce
dog.
said he don't do none of that shit. Unless
You don't kiss?
Unless it's his girlfriend.
Bruce don't kiss.
Nah.
That's what he said, bro.
Damn,
I
Bruce.
think that's cap,
All
though.
right,
Yeah,
I think
it's
that's
gotta
cap.
be,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah, he's super capping.
He even defended it. He defended himself pretty strongly when he was here.
Alright.
So that was before we were
I'm
doing
not
the
gonna
full
say
episode.
nothing.
So.
But
Go back to a couple episodes. Bruce said he don't kiss.
I've been wasted
man.
with
Shout out to
Bruce a
Bruce,
lot
though.
of times. That's all I'll say.
You've been wasted a lot of
Yeah,
times.
me and
been
with
wasted.
Bruce. Me and Bruce have been out wasted a bunch of times.
and you're saying
That's all I'll say.
Okay, he might be kissing.
I'm just saying rules might change when you fucked up.
True. I mean, you
True.
fucked up.
True.
All right. What else we got? So FaceTime, right? Do you guys all use FaceTime?
Yeah.
FaceTime's the thing, like when you get to talk to somebody.
I like FaceTime actually now.
I love FaceTime.
FaceTime
actually.
over calling.
I
FaceTime
prefer
over texting.
FaceTime now actually, to be honest. Depending on the person.
Yeah, I think if the girl is really like interested or like likes you in her life, then she won't want to call you. She'll FaceTime you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
But I even like FaceTiming. Pause, but I like FaceTiming my homies.
Yeah, no,
same.
facts. Me
I
too.
fuck with FaceTime.
Yeah, me too.
no, for sure. So what is like FaceTime etiquette, right? So the other day, like,
Etiquette.
all right, so etiquette. I'll give you an example.
Don't show your dick right away. Show you
Hold up. So we can go to that area, but I'll just tell you in the area that I was thinking when I wrote down this question. So I texted Suze the other day. I was like, "Yo, can I FaceTime you real quick?" He was like, "Yeah," And I FaceTimed him. I was like, is it weird that I asked you, like, can I FaceTime you? He was like, no, honestly, it's better instead of just popping up on you. Like, and I just FaceTime you without.
Yeah, if you don't FaceTime them regularly. I can't say that word regularly.
On the reg.
There you go.
On the reg.
There you go. You got it.
If you don't do it on the reg,
Yeah. On the reg.
it's a little weird to pop up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like,
Because
what the
some
fuck?
people get anxiety about that shit.
I do.
I don't like. You could rant. I could never speak to you. Like we could text on Instagram. You could randomly FaceTime me. I don't go fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
But some people do feel some type of way about it.
Yeah,
Right.
but just need to have makeup on when they FaceTime.
Bro, I don't like that.
They'll put a full face on.
That's why I asked, because women are so like,
Yeah, they
oh,
set
I'm
their
not ready.
Some people will set like girls sometimes will be like, yeah, you can FaceTime me at this time.
Yeah, they'll put a ring light up and all that shit. Put the phone on that bitch.
Yeah, the ring light's crazy.
You see it in their eyeballs?
You see the ring?
The ring light in their
That'd
eyeballs.
be wild. Yo, don't put your ring light on the FaceTime me. I'm here. I'm sitting in my poorly lit bedroom, like.
Right.
Yo, you don't even see me. Yo.
Nah,
I'm turning the brightness up just so you can see me.
I hate the people who look at the ceiling, like the girl like will pick it up and it's the ceiling the whole entire
And
time.
then you're
like,
just talking into the phone.
bro, I'm not
yeah.
talking to the ceiling, bro. I hate this
Nah,
motherfucker
yeah,
up
hell
right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
fact.
what you look like? Let me see what you looking like right now. Oh,
Unless it's like
I
your
don't give a
bestie.
fuck. Yeah, I mean, if it's your best, you don't give a fuck. Like if it's your nigga or whatever, you can do
Yeah.
ceiling. But I'm talking to Shorty right now, and you just gonna ceiling me.
Oh, yeah, shorty, like, you feeling? Nah, I FaceTimed you because I want to see you.
Let me see that.
Let me see that.
I
Let me
will
see
say-
what I like.
I will say this.
Yeah.
I will say this. Girls that you are just friends with though, and like it's clear to both of you you're just friends.
Yeah.
You probably find out the most about a girl that you are friends with than any other girl you'll meet.
Yeah, for a fact.
Yeah.
Because you will see,
100,000.
they don't give a fuck. Like,
No.
you,
Yeah.
you can FaceTime her whenever she don't give a fuck what she look like.
I like
she don't
that.
give a fuck what she says. She'll say whatever. She'll tell you everything. That's when they really keep it real with you.
Yeah.
That's why it is
Those are
kind
my
of.
favorite.
It's
So-
like a gift and a curse dating a girl that you were friends with before because you probably know,
know
them
her.
so well.
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
all the shit she
and
been
you will
through.
know when she's bullshitting you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
How do you feel about dating a girl that you were really good friends with? Have you ever crossed
never
that
done that.
boundary?
I've smashed
like-
some, but I've never dated them.
Now, are you still really good friends with them now
Yes.
after the smash?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if a smash or relationship has ever started for me being really good friends with girls.
With a
Usually
girl?
when I'm really
Okay.
good friends with them, I stay good friends with them. Or I'm good friends with them after the fact everybody has something going on. It's happened to me. Like we've had something going on, it didn't work out, but we still were friends. That's
what I was-
happened.
I don't think you should cross that line though. Like in hindsight, I wouldn't cross that line
Don't
ever
cross
again.
that line. You cross them
But
bridges.
I have. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't think that it's like keep it platonic. There's more benefits in a platonic friendship, especially with a girl you know you don't really like fuck with her like that. Like yeah, she's cool. Yes, y'all are emotionally like naked to each other. Like you guys tell each other everything. So niggas, when you're young, you think that's I love this bitch. No, you
Yeah.
just really fuck with her.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you should be in a relationship with her.
Yeah.
And when you older, you realize I fuck with Shorty like on a deep level, but does not mean we're compatible in a relationship because Shorty fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 'cause
or
you know-
I'm
you
fucked
know
up, or we
that.
not compatible, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
what if you guys are both friends and she's just like, or you're just like, or one of you are just like, you want to just fuck?
wait,
Yo, I would love to do that.
I'm saying you guys are friends. No, you guys are friends. She's like, you want to just see what it, like, let's fuck. see
Fuck
what
it. Let's
happens?
just, yeah. Have you fucked in a while?
So-
I haven't, so let's just fuck.
But I feel like
That's never really happened to me, but I'm asking what if it
neither.
happened? Like,
so I would
love
say
to.
at this age, at this age, what do? We all weigh and balance our shits. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if a girl would ask me that at this age, I'm gonna be like, nah, like I fuck with you the way you
what
are.
if she bad?
If
Yeah,
she's
if she's
bad, then I probably already did it in my head 3,000 times and I already
Damn.
played it out. And I was like, yeah, she's crazy. And let me just not do that.
This is a wild thing I'm about to say. I can't even say it, I don't think.
You gotta say it now.
All right.
We'll edit it.
I'm not saying I've done this.
Let it fly.
Lift the mic up a little bit.
I'm not saying I've done this. But have y'all ever jerked off to a girl and then later on fucked that girl? But you jerked off to them before you ever had sex with them.
Oh yeah, I have recently.
What do you mean jerked off to him? Like
The idea.
Like, or a picture or anything.
Yeah.
only porn stars I jerk off to.
You never done
I've
no
never-
imagination shit?
No, I did it like
Nah,
6,
I'm
7.
You never
grade.
beat one off to a nude?
Nah.
I have.
Really?
Or videos.
And trust me, like I see
but those are my
girls
videos.
naked a lot. Or, like
Yeah, I
I
know.
see girls
You're desensitized?
in like lingerie and at their sexiest moment. I need to see porn.
Okay, I feel that.
I need to watch porn.
I think at this stage of my life, I do need porn, but I used to be big on the imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah? Right.
I'm saying, have you ever, any of those girls that you imagine, have you ever sealed the deal in real life?
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I've...
Bro, and to me,
I don't know.
Not saying I have.
I don't think so.
But usually, the jerking off imagination was better than the actual moment.
My shit was better. My shit was better. My shit was better. I didn't know.
Not saying I've done it. I'm just saying.
I did it.
I might have done it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right. So speaking of like porn kind of came up real quick. I was talking about
porn.
He was hoping it would.
Porn.
He was hoping it would.
I need to watch porn right now.
All right. But like, so first question is, do you feel like as we've been growing up, like we're the last of the Mohicans as far as like growing up without the internet and social media?
We're the greatest generation ever.
I feel like
I'm not gonna lie.
We're the pioneers, baby.
Listen, like we came from like not having internet, being outside, to like having internet as a full flow,
best of both worlds. We got the best of both worlds.
Right. So now in that whole thing that we are, do you feel like America or U.S. culture is overly sexualized?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. It has been way before social media.
So I'm going to tell you right now.
I mean, sex sells, they say.
When I'm in high school and a girl's butt pic came out, that was the craziest shit ever.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you got her thong pic? Go send that shit.
Send that to my Nokia.
Just showing this shit.
Bro, I flip open my Instagram, there's ass galore.
Every day, all day.
So, like, we were just talking about this, me and my homies.
Yeah,
we were just talking about, like,
different...
you get a booty pic back then, that shit's fire. You the man. Like, yeah, send me that.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, you see every booty. You see all the bitches' booties.
And less imagination.
I have
no more imagination when it comes to that
I have no
shit.
issues with a beautiful girl with a beautiful body making their bread and like making their brand off of that. I don't have an issue with it.
Would you date one?
No, and here's why.
No,
and here's why. Because I have a huge imagination. And like if I already see everything that's going on, like I usually love it. I'm oh my god, I love this. I'll follow you. Great.
Yeah, double tap.
Like.
Mystique.
But it's just like there's something about a girl to me that like is always just like not covered up because you can wear some sexy shit. But there's something about a girl and the mystery of it that I just like.
Men are explorers.
It's the chase thing, bro. It's like it's like the chase thing to me. Like what am I chasing if I already know? Like I don't know. It's just like imagination and chasing to me is just sometimes better than the actual thing.
It's like Christopher Columbus wouldn't have went, or whoever, Amerigo Vespucci wouldn't have went and tried to find America if he already knew what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? If he already knew what it looked like, he wouldn't travel. Like, why would I go travel over there, nigga? I seen that shit already.
Yeah.
Like,
the natives got that online.
Right, the natives fucking that shit up. They already over there. Why am I going? You know what I'm saying?
Free the natives, man.
But I asked that question. What do you think? Like the long term, it's not really toxic, I guess. We're kind of more of veering off of the toxic time.
The time's been up on toxic time.
But like, so what do you feel like the long term effects of that for like the next generation is? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't see it getting better.
Well, I'll tell you right now.
I don't see it getting better. I'll tell you that.
Before I want to preface it. I mean, or preface before you guys answer, because we have other like cultures that are more open sexually,
exactly,
like France or like other EU countries.
But open how?
They show titties, they show ass, they show vagina on regular BBC things because the human body's a natural thing, right? BBC is the
channel.
Yeah, British Broadcast.
Okay.
Whatever company.
But
whatever.
I mean, in my
so these
opinion,
things are normalized, is what I'm saying, and the fact that America doesn't normalize of nudity or showing body parts, it makes things more perverse, and therefore people want to see these things, or it becomes like, oh, I need to see all this.
But
shit
to me, it doesn't need to be on no TV network and stuff because Instagram is bigger than any TV network in the world.
Right,
so,
of course.
So you got to think about this.
Instagram doesn't let you do that.
But think about this. All the young people and the young, like my nephew, my niece and stuff, they're going to be growing up seeing all this shit on Instagram.
They're going to be watching porn at 7.
Well, and for me, the shit that we see on Instagram is shit that I used to stay up till 1 a.m. just to catch on HBO.
Yeah, or like the scrambled screen, right? When you had the scrambled screen and you saw a titty.
Yeah, I couldn't go on RedTube.
Girls Gone Wild.
Wow, RedTube. Girls Gone Wild,
bro.
Girls
Gone Wild is crazy.
Bro.
It was different.
Just to watch the infomercials?
Yeah, the infomercials.
You used to have DVDs to watch.
Bro, you have to go into
crazy.
FYE and snag a DVD.
Bro, the hotlines, bro.
Well, let me answer Chris' question real fast.
Go ahead.
So I think that you kind of see that already right now, where it's like the whole free the nipple thing, right? Like why? Because like why? In reality, why is it so sexual for a girl to be topless and not for a guy to be topless, right? So I say that to say that eventually,
because
we'll be comfortable enough with the new body.
I have an answer to that, and not really an answer, but it's like a.
Like a
okay,
logic
so listen, this is
guesstimation.
just how it is. This is just how it is. Girl shows her nipple, right? Oh shit, but she has nice tits. But oh shit, I show my nipple. Oh, okay, whatever. Don't think nothing of it. Girl shows her ass on Instagram. Nice. I don't really think anything of it. It's not bad, right? It doesn't get taken down.
Your answer's about to be homophobic.
No, it's not. But if I show my ass on Instagram,
Somebody might like it.
No, that's going to cause a way more of a hysteria than if a girl does.
No one.
It's just
fact.
different.
Only
It's different
'cause it's out of
effects
the
of
norm.
each body.
Well, yeah.
because
If
it's out
you're
of the
posting your
norm.
ass every day, like these bitches are, then it would be
But
no
that's
big
what
deal.
I'm saying. It's out of the norm.
Right, because
And just like it's out of the norm for a girl to be showing, it's not out of the norm now, but I'm saying it was out of the norm for a girl to be showing her breasts and guys be shirtless all the time.
But that's why I'm saying that given the trajectory that we're on right now, it may eventually be the norm.
Oh,
to,
yeah.
to see
I agree with that.
Women's nipples.
right in nakedness.
I agree with that. I mean, I don't
And I'm
personally
here
have a
for it.
problem. Yeah, I personally
And we
have
are
no
all
problem.
in support of such a.
At the end of the day, we are animals. You know what I mean? Like, whatever you want to call it, we are animals. And that's what
I'm a human being.
That's what men find attractive is those things, like not seeing the nipples or having this type of mystique to it.
But-
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or to be able to attain some that has been untainted. It's kind of in our cultures, in our Bibles, is in our Torahs, all that stuff of like trying to explore something that hasn't been explored. You know what I mean? So if that veil is taken off, yes, it's going to change the dynamic of relationships between people. It's going to change the patriarchy because right now everything is viewed in a male sense. Women are women dress to how men like women to dress to a certain degree. And when women do what they want to do, niggas like, why you dress like that? What are you, a dyke or type shit? Excuse me if that's offensive, but like that's what they would say. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If they dress how they wanted to, if they want to cover up their body or whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I believe in, wear whatever you want, do whatever you want. Like, to me, that really doesn't matter to me. But at the end of the day, we're all humans with different beliefs and different opinions. And I could look at a nipple on Instagram and feel fine with it. And then there'll be a dude that doesn't feel fine with it. And, like, who's to say who's right and wrong? Like, it's just opinion.
It's just a nipple, bro.
It's just a nipple, bro. But I was thinking the other day, like I seen this one girl on my at a place.
Chris trying to stay on nipples.
No, because I literally
I was about to take us away from bitches altogether.
go ahead.
No.
Just hold on to that. Let me just
continue.
go. Hold on to that. But like when you see a girl, right? And you be like she has some nice titties. Don't sometimes like the nipples just ruin the whole titty sometimes?
Yeah.
Oh, they could.
Like I'm
They
like
could.
like
Cam, I try not to let them.
I
Yeah,
don't.
I don't.
But at the same time, I'm like, damn, I wish them titties was
Have
like,
y'all ever seen a girl with... I was going to take us away, but you're keeping me.
yo, I'm sorry. Just take it out.
A girl
Remember,
with small titties, right?
small titties.
Big ass nipples.
Her nipple is the size of her tit.
Whoa.
Not that big, but I've
Like
seen some
actual,
big
like if there was
Like
a
$half-dollar
ratio,
nipples?
if there was a ratio, it's 60-40.
Whoa.
That's
It's
wild.
close.
Wait, wait. Then the titty is 40%
No, the
nipple?
titty's 60, the nipple's 40.
The titty's 60,
so
the nipple's
the
40.
titty's 40%
The
nipple.
ratio
Yeah.
is still crazy.
That's wild.
I've
I've
seen
never
it.
seen that shit.
You've seen it?
I've seen it.
That's a
On
wild.
that note.
But anyway, yeah, I want to take us away from
Let's
girls
take
for a second. 'cause
Go ahead, please.
we've been talking about Justin and girls all night.
You know.
They're
All right,
synonymous.
what else we
And I'm
got?
sick of talking about
Not
both. of them.
synonymous.
Damn.
Nah, but I was just gonna. This is just rant. It's nothing crazy. It's serious. I want you to name music topic.
Oh, cool.
One artist, one newer artist that, or not even new, but new to you that you've been listening to lately. You've discovered that you like fuck with. And if any,
Any artist.
or if not any new artist, any artist lately that you're like newly on that you're like, oh, I like him.
I
or
got
her.
an artist.
Go ahead, go.
Because I was listening to him on the way here.
Go
Because
on.
I just been listening to him. He's not a rapper at all. Brent Fires.
Yeah, I love Brent.
Yeah.
Brent.
I've been rocking.
I slept
to
with him
his
for the
music.
longest.
I love Brent.
I'm sorry?
Music. I'm pretty
Brent
sure.
Fires?
Yeah, didn't it sound like he said I slept with him for the longest?
Oh, I slept on him. Is that even? I gotta pause that too, nigga. Shit. Nigga story. God damn.
Yeah, so I've been listening to.
Yeah, I love Brett, man.
Bit.
His album, Fuck the World.
That was a good album.
Oh
so
my God.
I think he got popping off TikTok, to be honest.
I don't know.
To me, at least.
I've known about him for a minute, but that's because I always I love that's one of my passions, like just searching for artists that no one fucking knows.
Yeah, you definitely
about.
put me on
You
to
know
new
what
artists
I mean?
all the time.
So for me personally, right now, I've been listening to a few. There's this one dude, Autumn with an exclamation point.
Okay.
Fuck with his shit heavy. Do any of you know?
I don't know. No.
Fire.
I heard him in your whip.
And then there's this girl who's like, I guess Poppy. She's kind of like Doja Cat in a way, but not. Her name is Remy Wolf.
Oh, I heard of her.
She has a song like Dominic Fike and like a few other people.
She's actually
fire,
friends
bro.
with
She's fire.
Miles knows her, the dude who makes her beats.
Remy Wolf.
His
really?
name is something Solomon.
She's fire. She has a very unique voice too.
Yeah, she be screaming in that.
Yeah, she does some like crazy shit, but I fuck with her heavy.
That's dope.
Dominic Fike though, another one. If you guys don't know Dominic Fike, bro, he's fire.
Dominic Fike is fire. I don't
But
know.
Yeah, I've been fucking with this new artist, FB Fabs.
Oh, that guy.
Hey.
Damn, I wish he was new. He's been doing this for way too long, a long time.
But it's when you find somebody is what makes everything.
Yeah, 100%.
Like that's like because
Then
I would
they find
say
your old shit and be like, oh,
Right.
he really.
because I would say
spitting.
my real answer is like IDK, and I know you can't really say he's like really new.
Well, no,
But it's
new,
new
I
to
said
you.
or new to you.
Yeah, IDK.
Yeah.
His album was really fire.
Yeah,
I really
IDK's
liked
a
it.
fire
Yeah.
artist.
I will
He's
never
signed,
forget.
Dreamville, no?
Is he?
Yeah,
No?
I think he's
I
part
don't
of-
think he is.
He's not part of
he has
J.
his own
Cole's
shit.
roster.
He has his own shit.
Oh,
Bro,
no doubt.
he taught his first class this year at Harvard.
Yeah, at Harvard.
He has a rap
That's
class
fire.
at Harvard. He gave them all custom. He has a deal with Nike. He gave them all custom Nike shoes of his own, custom Nike clothes of his own.
He's on his own
Bro,
shit.
he
bossed up.
He's on another level of independent too. I think he's not
Yeah.
all
Clue,
independent,
yeah.
but he's done it all himself.
Clue
I
No
know that.
Clue is I think that's his record
Yeah.
label, but it's with Warner Records.
But I was gonna say,
he
he's
probably
partners.
sold the project to Warner for like
Right.
publication.
I've heard of
Right.
him back on blogs, like back in the day. But the first time I seen him with my own eyes, I was
It
with
was
Chris.
JIDK.
Yeah, it was JIDK. We were at South by Southwest. He came on before Tory Lanez at this outdoor show we had at South by Southwest. He had a dope ass set, and we were like, "Damn,
Yeah,
he's fire."
this dude can rap.
And then Tory Lanez came on. Tory Lanez went stupid. He was in the
Yeah.
crowd going crazy.
That nigga's a
But then
He's
we
a
went
good
to
performer.
yeah. Then we
Lanez
went
is
to
my
an
favorite.
Isaiah Rashad concert, and IDK opened up, and he came out like a Ronald Reagan mask and shit. And he killed. IDK is one of the best rappers that live. He's
And if you-
really
if
good
you-
live.
I believe
If
he
you want to
sounded
hear
really
like
good.
conceptual albums and like
But this mic
that's
keep
him.
fucking up,
Yeah,
bro.
like JID can rap really well, make a great
Tighten
song,
the,
but it'd be conceptual at the same time, which is really
no,
fire.
the a bigger one
The big fat one.
on the back end. Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
right
got
there. Yeah.
So lift up and then tighten.
Whatever. Ronald.
So my artist would be like, I've listened to him for a couple months, but I can't stop listening to him. Sayari the Kid. Brandon put me on to him too.
Oh, go.
That's one of my favorite artists, like hands down. Even on social media, he's fucking entertaining.
He
as
probably
fuck.
came out with the best R&B album I've heard in a while.
Yeah.
What was it?
Before Heartbreak.
Yeah. Oh my
Or Toxic
bro.
Heartbreak or something
Bro.
like that.
Toxic Heartbreak. That's
yeah.
it.
This
Bro.
dude is phenomenal.
Amazing.
What's his
Songwriting,
artist name?
Psy, like SY.
Is he from
space,
New York?
R, yeah.
Yeah.
ARI, the kid.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah. And I
Like
will say, I
amazing.
found out about him through the Joe Budden podcast and their
Oh, wow,
sleepers.
wow, yeah, yeah.
Maul.
Put 'em
R.I.P.
on.
Maul and Maul and Rory on the Joe Budden podcast, but Maul played one of his songs, and I went back and listened to his album. I was like, bro, and
My
I sent
boy
it
put
to
me
you.
on to him a long time ago, but like
He's been around. I think
peeped.
he's mid-30s. Like he's older.
No, he's an older artist. He's been writing for mad people,
Bro, he's phenomenal.
but he releases an album every year. He's fully independent. He was signed
Shit,
to
this year he released.
yeah,
multiple.
recently. Yeah, released 2 this year.
Yeah.
But yeah, fire artist. If you guys ever get a
Amazing.
chance to check him out.
I gotta
But
check
that's
out
the
his- yeah,
thing.
He played me one of his songs.
This
Yeah,
is
he's
what I
nice.
take pride in as someone that loves music. There's so much music out there that people
so
don't know
much.
about, and when people say like, "Oh, rap sucks now," and R&B sucks
You're
now,
not looking.
like there's only I'm like you guys
Yeah,
are only on
you're
the
not
surface,
looking.
and you're not finding
You're
the
not-
there's
artists that are
something for
actually
everybody.
Digging in the crates,
Bro,
digging
there-
in the crates.
I will argue to say that music today is better than it's ever been.
Of course,
I will
think
argue
so.
that because people push the limits artistically,
Sonically.
and sonically more than ever in both categories, R&B and hip hop. Okay, it might not be with the I like the oldies. I like the oldies too. I love all that shit. But you still could respect what these new artists are doing today. There's so much good music out there which I come to realize when I talk to people who don't they like music, but they're not. I'm in it.
You're not looking
like
hard
I
enough.
search.
If you can't find something you like, you're not looking hard
That's
enough.
the thing. I search, and most people don't search. They just whatever's given to them.
I think the
So
biggest.
like, I take pride in introducing girls I talk to or just my friends in general into new artists, and I would like the same
Everybody needs a
return.
friend. Everybody
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
a good friend that's gonna put them on to new music.
But that's one of the best feelings to me. It's weird, but I love introducing somebody to artists. They're like, bro, I fucking love this artist.
You're good at that too.
It
I
makes,
think that.
bro, it makes me feel
You're good
good.
at that.
I think the reason music feels so, like, I don't even know what the word is, like, small, like, it doesn't feel the same as it used to, and where people are confusing it with, is that albums used to be so coveted, right? Like, when you dropped an album, it was, like, the biggest deal ever. And now, because it's so much easier to access the music and to get more music out, that it doesn't feel the same. Like, not every album, of course, there's big releases that still feel like that, but for the majority of artists, you know, we're putting out, like, two projects a year as opposed to one every 2 and a half. Like, you know what I mean?
That's like the gift and the curse, though, because it's a beautiful thing that it's able to be
great.
done.
So you're desensitized.
Yeah.
But I just think
It's a little oversaturated. It's a little oversaturated music.
It is, but at the end of the day, if that's what you get paid to do and you want to do it all day,
gotta
I mean, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta
But
do it,
I just think, especially rap and R&B gets this beef too, because R&B, like, people basically say R&B is like dead compared to what it was. You know what I mean? I don't think it is
alive. But niggas just can't sing as well as the female R&B artists.
But I'm just saying that I just think, especially rap, I'm not even talking about R&B, but people just give these rappers a bad rep because the flows are way different than what they were back in the day, and they might have like had faster rap flows or like better bars or whatever, or not even better bars.
Beat.
Yeah. But some of
there's mad rappers out here that aren't on beat but still sound fire.
That's a style.
It is a style, but the
like,
beats,
not a lot of people
the
are
beats
used to
today,
that.
like people really are gonna try to tell me, and I love old school rap. They try to tell me that the beats back then were better than beats today, and that's just could not be further from the truth.
I think it's different. I think it's different taste.
Completely different.
And I think that the way that those producers, they were sample heavy.
But also, last thing I'm gonna say.
I mean, it still is, but
last thing I'm gonna say, some of the rappers with like the mumble flow, y'all aren't listening because they are saying some real ass shit.
Yeah.
And some great bars in there. Yeah. But just because their flow is a little different and like they might have some auto-tune on it, you think they can't rap. Some of them are spitting better bars than motherfucking Run DMC that y'all want to praise. And I love Run DMC, cool, great. Why? Listen to them now? No. Because, bro, some of the rappers that get praised from back in the day, bro, I listen to some of their bars and it sounds like ABC equals EFG.
But listen, but that's all based on...
You're going to tell me that's better than Lil Baby?
Hold on.
The fuck?
But that's based on saying, like, I was there. I witnessed this. So that's what you're listening to people who are saying, I was there. I felt this. I felt the pressure. Not even just what the words he was saying. Nobody was saying words on beats, nigga.
Yeah.
Nobody was doing that before.
Right.
So you can't even. So that it's a different type of precedence,
it's a
right?
moment.
It's like someone telling me how I felt when Take Care came out, and somebody said that fucking Playboi Carti's last album changed their fucking life. You know what I mean? To me, it's different. Yeah, but to that kid, it might be like, yo, this changed everything for me.
But I'm just saying, don't try to take credit away from these kids that do.
But
it
that's
today.
people do. People do that. I'm just saying.
For sure.
But a lot of time it's based in nostalgia. It's based in being there in the moment.
I wish I was outside when like Wu-Tang was like popping and shit. I feel like it was just.
That's when I
would listen
really
to them differently.
Listening to rap. Yeah, I was really listening to rap. Like I was in 5th grade rocking a Wu-Tang Forever t-shirt with every rapper on the shirt.
So is that like your first like rap love, like Wu-Tang?
Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you. My first rap love was Crisscross.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Well, that was like my first cassette that I ever owned was Crisscross, and then Coolio, Gangsta's Paradise.
Oh my god!
From that movie, Dangerous Minds.
What a movie!
So I had an older
Michelle
cousin.
Pfeiffer?
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer. Bad. What?
The fuck is you talking about?
I had an older cousin who always used to put me
kid.
on, and that's where it came from. That's where it stemmed from. So I was like an old head listening to that type of music because now I hear it and I know all this music.
Yeah.
And it was just because like growing up back then, because I'm a little older than y'all.
Yeah.
But growing up back then, like Wu-Tang was my shit.
But you still fuck with the.
I fuck with everything, because I'm music.
But you're creative in general, though.
Yeah.
I think you view shit differently when you are.
When you're creative, you can be forward thinking and appreciate the things that happen in a forward sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, Tyler, I don't even know if I know this answer. What got you into like rap? Like, not even like rapping yourself, just rap music in general.
So, I was kind of like the opposite. Like in like 6th, 7th grade, like that time, I was listening to like Linkin Park. I was listening to like Linkin Park. Linkin Park was really my introduction to rap music. Dead ass. Because they were.
Was that when they started collabing with Jay?
So it was like right around that
Like
time.
that mashup,
it was right
the
around that
mashup
time,
album.
but I'm not even talking about like it wasn't there. It wasn't there. Although the like the collab with Jay-Z did really like open my eyes to like more of like the rap genre, but they themselves were rapping. And like it was easy. It was an easy transition for me because I as when I was young, I did I was trying to figure out who the fuck I was, and I latched on a lot of different shit. And I used to really love like heavy shit. You know what I mean? So Linkin Park,
like heavy shit meaning
like metal, like
metal, screamo type shit.
Yeah, and so that's what I used to listen to, and then Linkin Park was like that weird transition between like that and rap.
Yeah.
And then obviously from there I went to Eminem because Eminem's just when you're like a young white kid who's starting to get into rap music, it's just like the starter kit.
Well, and not to mention back then he was
he was huge.
The greatest. And I don't even know why people.
He was the artist.
I don't even know why people till this day can still downplay his bars.
Back then great, but I don't downplay M ever. Back then amazing, but he could have stopped a little while ago. That's all I'll say.
You could say that, but also like I just think that if it's what he loves to do, then he should do it.
I'm not saying he should stop.
Right.
I'm just saying for me, his music, in my opinion, like I stopped paying attention.
If it's altering your, if it's fucking up, the vision you have of him in your head.
That's what
don't listen.
For me. That's what
don't
it was.
Listen. That's what I say. If it's
and it's the same
up,
thing for 50 for me. 50 was still to this day, I would say he was the most influential mainstream artist in my life. Like first rap album I ever bought in my life. Get Rich or Die Trying. But like his later music that he still puts out once in a while, he could keep that.
50 Cent. I would say this till the day I die. Get Rich or Die Trying, best rap album of all time.
I would agree.
I think a lot of people would agree with
you. I would agree.
A lot of people would agree with that.
I think so, yeah.
Cool.
I agree. I agree. But I'm biased as fuck when it comes to 50.
I think 50, that's the best album. Front to back, hands down, best album all time.
Not a miss on that shit.
Lab Cab in California.
Yeah, my biggest influence on hip hop growing up, though. Even though I love
Chris
Wu-Tang,
always gets up every pod.
He came over here and looked at us like, I don't feel like rejoining the podcast.
You got a brewski over there? You got a brewski over there?
He looked at us. He looked at us. Said,
I wanted to ask you. I wanted you to put your input on this so we could take a shot and wrap it up because I feel like this. It's a long. It's a long.
But it's probably our longest one.
This is a long pod.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I'm saying I might know this answer, but I'm gonna ask you for the pod. What got you into rap music as far as not making rap music, just listening to it?
So
like an artist or a person in real life, whatever.
So like, oh shit. So listening to rap music, it was always played around me. Like I remember, like it was R&B and hip hop house music. That's what I grew up on.
Yeah.
So my mom was playing Biggie. Like I just started singing One More Chance because I thought of that when I was a kid. Like that was just played regularly. 97.1, 98.7, like WBLS. All that shit was played all the time. But like again, my first album that I ever owned was from my sister. It was What the Game's Been Missing by Joel Santana. That album is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But the first album I ever listened to all the way through, it was a white kid too. I was in second grade. I think his name was Jimmy Ryan. He gave me Get Rich or Die Trying. I put in my this is when we had Walkman.
Yep. Trust me, I have the clean end edited.
I was bootlegging the CDs in high school.
See, I remember Bloodhound came on and it changed my life.
With Young Buck?
Yo, Young Buck's verse is crazy.
Bro, I love Young Buck. I made my whole gamer tag after Young Buck's song.
Yo,
and it really does have a lot to do with what your parents are listening to too. As the oldest sibling,
I was gonna say that. Was there a person that got you into
my
rap?
dad? Not that like he's like I think that I kind of opened his eyes to rap music. But he was more like I'm
saying, so you just got into it because you wanted to.
Yeah, because my dad, he's a big like Kansas like old not like old classical rock like that's like that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's funny because I used to hate that shit. I used to hate when you put that shit on in the car. I'd be like, oh my god, I feel like an old grandpa. But now you listen back. To that shit. I'm like, this is
jam.
White soul, bro. This is white soul.
Hell
But Kanye was big for me too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Was big for me too. He was the first artist that I started listening into, like even before like 50 Cent. Like I was listening to like College Dropout after Eminem. I went to College Dropout and 808s and Heartbreaks and shit. 808s and Heartbreaks was big for me. That was one of my favorite albums. Like really like in middle school and shit. So.
I think LimeWire changed the game for me too.
Yeah, LimeWire,
yeah. Morpheus,
Kazaa,
yeah. I was big into Dipset. That was like my shit.
100%.
Like,
G-Unit and Dipset were gods
was definitely the reason why I dressed the way I dressed all through high school.
Jay, you
I
want
was
to take
like
a shot with us for your birthday?
pink all day.
Is
I
Jay
was cool
here?
with it.
Bro, Dipset had the
that's
fashion shit on lock
Yeah,
back in the day.
they
Like
were
the
definitely
trends.
trendsetters,
I don't know
yeah,
if
for
it's down
sure.
here.
Big
Bro,
ass
I love
tees.
G-Unit and Dipset when Cam and 50 started beefing. I was so sad.
So sad.
Because I love both of them. I view both of them as
me
gods.
Too, me too. I was.
But yeah.
Yo, Germ, you here?
No, I guess not. I guess
he's
he's
We
upstairs.
take
All right.
All right, we're gonna take this shot for Jeremy. Happy birthday, Jeremy.
Happy birthday, Jeremy.
And also, we're gonna say, yo, Just
Yeah,
thanks
this was
for
a good
coming.
pod.
for
This
us.
is gonna
Yeah,
be
I
the end of
appreciate
the
y'all. I
pod.
love what y'all do.
Shoot or
Yo,
shoot, bro.
shoot or shoot.
Y'all already
Shout
know.
out Justin.
I love what
man.
y'all do. Keep doing it.
Yes, sir.
Hope to see y'all soon.
Just for the end, just plug yourself.
We
Tell
out.
the people real quick. Let the people know what's good, Just. Where can they
Guys,
find
coming
you?
now. You got any
Y'all can
clothes
find me
drives?
on
Anything? What's up?
Instagram. That's where I'm heavy at. At JusShoot. JUSSHOOT. Just shoot. Just. My name's Justin. Just for short. Shoot, because y'all already know what we do.
Yes, sir. Fuck with you. All
I'll
right,
end
guys.
this.
Appreciate y'all.
I'm gonna end this with.
Coming on, bro.
You had a tweet before.
Appreciate y'all.
You had a tweet before, right? It was like, the life of Pablo is not talked about enough.
Yes, sir.
I responded with the life of Justin is not talked about enough, and I
yes,
hope it
sir.
was talked about enough tonight.
There
All
you
right,
go.
what's up,
Thank you guys for listening to
Kick
another
back, y'all
episode
ready?
of
We
Just
here.
Kicking It. We'll see you guys next week. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that shit.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and we see you guys
Merry
soon.
Christmas.
Is it the okay or the alright?
Perfect cast.